Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to another stream, the second one of the Euros for this summer, Euro 2024. It is the match which I call the midfield masterclass of a battle, if that does happen today. It is the first game of what I call the group of death. We have just had Group A's game between Hungary versus Switzerland, which Switzerland ended up 3-1 victorious. To completely better team against Hungary, without a doubt. Hungary did bounce back, though, with a goal. But I'll tell you this now, I did think Hungary at least played a lot better than a certain Scotland last night because they were cack. But Switzerland still all over them. Better team, easily. And what did I say to everyone else outside the streams before the Switzerland game? Watch out for Briel Mbolo because you know how good he is in this tournament. And look what he just did today. So there we are. It's Spain versus Croatia today for Group B. Later on, we have Italy versus Albania. I will not be doing a stream for that, but in the next stream, whenever it is, I think it's, I don't know, someone will remind me in the comment section. That's it. Yeah, I think it is Portugal. But whenever it is, I will have a look at how all the other groups are doing, including, of course, I'm going to a pub in Cornwall tomorrow to vlog England's game against Serbia, which I'm obviously bricking it for, but hopefully we come out as winners. I've got us to win 3-1 anyways. But yeah, it is Spain versus Croatia. It's a massive game coming up in the capital of Germany at the Olympiastadion in Berlin, the home of Hertha Berlin Football Club. I'm excited for this, I'm excited for this. This will be really interesting to see. Thank you very much to everyone. That's in the that's the 30 viewers in this audience for 31 viewers for this live stream, as far as I'm concerned. Honestly, much appreciated to all of you. Peter's joined, Charlotte's joined, Josh has joined, and also Bluebird Bradders has joined as well. Cardiff fan, hello mate, how are you doing? I should be meeting up with him next season for the championship if I do end up going to Cardiff away next season. Argyle 83 has joined as well. Hello mate, how are you doing? Big game between Spain versus Croatia. Craig said he is going to join eventually. He's not with me in the watch along today, but he said he'll join through his own screen. So that it should come through eventually. Liam, meanwhile, has stuck around and joined me. How are you feeling for this game today, Liam?
It should be a good one, to be fair. I think Spain will win, though.
But what have you got? I've got 3-2 Spain. I think Croatia will give them a game.
I've got 2-1 Spain. I think.
Oh yeah, that could happen. Massive game. I highly rate both of these sides as well. In fact, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up the whatchamacallit. I'm going to get up the lineups for you because I have got it on FOTMob, so I will share my screen when it works. So we'll get to that now. So yeah, these are the lineups. Spain have got experienced Unai Simon in goal with Champions League winner Dani Carvajal as right back. Here's the bit that shocks me, though, and especially from someone who has a dad who supports Chelsea. Mark Cucurella is left back when I thought it was going to be a certain simple Alex Grimaldo. I really thought it'd be him. So I'm very staggered that Cucurella's starting today. But there we are. Let's see what he can do for Espana. Then the centre-backs, we have got Robin Lenormand from Real Sociedad. And then Nacho, also from Real Madrid. And then this is where I think it will get really exciting. The midfield three. Rodri, in my opinion, the best defensive midfielder in the world. Pedri, a young talent, upcoming superstar from Barcelona. He's been compared to Xavi and Iniesta. And Fabian Ruiz from PSG. I would have started Gavi, but he's not going to be in this tournament. So that's why Spain have chosen Fabian Ruiz to be in that midfield with Rodri and Pedri. And then up front, Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, Lamine Yamal from Barca, and then captain Alvaro Morata. He knows this tournament off the back of his head ever since his debut in Euro 2016. He did really well that tournament as well. That was back when he was at Juventus. Now he's at Atletico Madrid. Will he deliver in the Euros once more? We will find out. But Croatia's team are going to be really hard to, well, speaking of which, they're playing their national anthem right now, so I can speak about them while they're playing their national anthem. But Dominik Likovic is in goal for Fenerbahce, and then we have got a back four of Stanisic, Sutalo, Pongracic, and Josko Gvardiol. In my opinion, the best left back in the Premier League this season just gone. He's done a wonderful job for Manchester City and helped them, of course, win the league. And then here is where I think it gets really exciting. Look at that midfield. Kovacic, Brozovic, and, of course, Luka Modric. And like Toni Kroos last night for Germany, I think this will be Modric's final tournament, either this or the World Cup in 2026. But he's doing his country proud. He loves playing for Croatia, of course. And, yeah, he got them so close to the World Cup in 2018. Obviously, narrowly lost to France in that final. And then up front, we have Lovro Maja from Wolfsburg, Kramaric from Hoffenheim, and then Budimir up front, who plays for Osasuna in the La Liga. Got a very interesting match coming up here between Spain and Croatia. And just when I announced the lineups, another Mr. Home Park, just like myself, has just come and joined us. Craig is in the stream. How are we doing?
Yeah, you actually got the right players on the thumbnail today, Jack.
Well, exactly. Julio Pleguezuelo is there, so it's perfect. Every name has an itch, Argyle83 says. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. No, are you excited for this match, though?
Oh, it should be better than the Switzerland Hungary game.
What were your thoughts on that, by the way? Because I thought Switzerland totally dominated.
It was dreadful, wasn't it?
Hungary, we'll give Hungary this, though. They were more hungry than Scotland were.
Yeah, they were.
I think everyone's been more hungry than Scotland at this rate, the way they've been last night against Germany.
I've seen that Modric is going to absolutely dominate this game, isn't he? He's a midfield maestro, isn't he?
In my opinion, this is going to be a Modric versus Rodri battle. I personally think. I think that midfield from both teams looks insane, really. What have I missed in the comment section? Meanwhile, where are you watching the
Perisic on the bench?
Who's on the bench?
Perisic is on the bench. Yeah, I thought he would.
Yeah, so is Joselu for Spain. Obviously won the Champions League with Real Madrid, and so is oh God, what's his name from Barcelona? He's also on the bench. Ferran Torres, that's it. Yeah, they're both on the bench, Ferran Torres and Joselu. I can see why Spain have done that. I think if they start this game, if Croatia gives them a run for this money, their money at the start of this game, I think that's where Spain's going to be like, we bring them on. I have a feeling this will be us tomorrow if Palmer's on the bench and we're playing Saka, we're playing Foden, we're playing Kane, and we're obviously playing Bellingham.
I think Spain have got the better bench, haven't they?
I've got them to win 3-2. I think it'll be a really hard game, though. Croatia are a very good side.
3-2, Jesus.
I think it'll be a good game of football, yeah. Well, this, in my opinion...
Oh, there he is. He actually turns up. There he is, look.
Yeah, he's got his chicken. He's all ready. You turn off the air fryer, by the way.
Yeah.
You beauty. Well done.
He hasn't turned off the air fryer.
Yeah, no, that was literally our whole preparation before this game was to, like, right, we've got to get the food ready for our stream. Lovely stuff. I've got sausage sandwiches in the background there. So I'm all ready and pumped up. Some Pepsi Maxes as well. All that, really. But no, I've got Spain to beat Croatia. Then I've got Italy to beat Spain next week. And then I've got Croatia to beat Italy the week after. So all of them to finish on 6 points. Because I've got them all to beat Albania. But it just depends who finishes top now. Goal difference, if that happens.
I think it's going to be Rodri versus Kovacic.
It could be, yeah. No, they know each other. Because obviously they're both at Man City.
What happened to that? What is that top Croatian striker? He's not playing today. What's his name?
Oh, which one are you on about? It can't be Mandzukic. He retired from...
No, it's another one.
I don't know who you're on about.
He plays for Inter Milan.
What's been said in the chat?
Kramaric, that's it. Kramaric, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Kramaric. 3-0 to Spain, according to Peter. Rooney has been appointed as your manager. How? Sum up for next season. The critic says your favourites to go down. I say you never know, may stay up again. I personally think we'll be mid-table. It just depends on how much the players give it to him now. I don't know what Craig thinks, but I'm still confident for next season.
Yeah, you just got to get behind him now. I think people just got to stop talking about Rooney and just get on with it now, haven't they, really?
Yeah, we've got to get behind him no matter what. I mean, like, it's clear and obvious Snip's chosen him for a reason.
Peter Fox, boys, is in the chat.
He is. Peter Fox is in the chat, indeed. So this will be interesting. And we're underway. We are underway to get the banner up and running for Spain versus Croatia.
How many people we got watching, Jack?
We have got 31 viewers so far. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in.
Why did you not put that on Twitter? I thought you were going to tweet it out.
Yeah, it is on. It's still streaming on Twitter anyway.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I completely forgot to tweet out, unfortunately, but it is what it is. There's still the next one, or just say at half time, going feel free to tune in and all that. So we are underway in Berlin, in the German capital, the home of Hertha Berlin Football Club.
It's a lovely stadium, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's obviously the ground that hosted the World Cup final of 2006 between Italy and France. Famous for that headbutt by Zinedine Zidane or Marco Materazzi. Italy went on to win. I don't think
Spain are the same team they were like with Iniesta and Busquets.
Well, they've never been the same team ever since they got knocked out of the group stage in 2014. I'm going to say this now, and I've said this to people on Discord as well. It is the best national side I've ever seen in my history when they had Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Torres and David Villa up front, Ramos at the back, Puyol at the back, Piqué at the back, Casillas in goal, Fabregas in midfield. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Team was not going to be in the chat. I'll focus on the game. Okay, no worries, Josh. Enjoy it.
Do you know they've gone from Fernando Torres to Morata?
To be fair, Morata's not too bad for internationals. I think he does worse for the clubs. But in 2016 of the Euros, he had a great tournament. But obviously, they had Italy in the round of 16, and Italy just tormented them with Antonio Conte ball. It was the match that costed Vicente Del Bosque, their long-winning manager, his job. How tall is Connor Barron? I'm not sure, to be honest with you there, Peter. Craig might know more than me, but I don't know.
I do, but I can't remember since I did it yesterday.
I mean...
I think he's like 1 metre or something.
Well, Giulio Plegazuelo, the guy who's in the thumbnail, of course, in my running gag of the Euro streams, he's actually the same height as me. He is 5'9".
You're not 5'9". Fuck off, are you 5'9", Jack?
I am 5'9".
Fuck off, are you 5'9"?
I'm between 5'8" and 5'9". I mean, I know you're taller than me.
5'9". I
am. I tested myself the other day. God, what height are you then?
I'm 6 foot at least.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
6'1".
I know you're much taller than me, so I know that for sure. Both you and Harvey England are much taller than me.
I like your jacket. Is that the jacket for this year? Is that?
Yeah, it's Spain's. I got it years ago on holiday, so I thought I'd wear it for this occasion. Basically, when it comes to national shirts and tracksuits, I don't give a crap what I wear. It's only for clubs I care about.
Yamal, he's a quality player, isn't he?
He's so good.
Oh,
3.5 minutes into this crunch game here in Berlin, guys. Still no
whoever wins this will go on to win the group.
It'll be interesting. I mean, Spain's got Italy next, so they have to turn up against them as well if they win this. Italy, I just have a feeling Italy will batter Albania tonight.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine. If Italy don't win that, then that's going to be huge pressure on them facing Spain next week. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. Is that the darts you got on in the background there?
No, just
really playing at left back for Spain.
Oh, fair enough. That's gone straight. That ball's gone straight to Croatia's keeper there.
Ball in the box.
Livakovic. I can't lie. I will say this now. I actually thought David Raya was going to start for Spain for goalkeeper today because of obviously the job he's done at Arsenal. But I'm not surprised they've started Unai Simon because of his experience for this team and, well, taking that mantelpiece in goal from David De Gea, and he's been their number one keeper since.
Yeah.
And Peter's saying hello to Liam. Hi, Liam, up the greens.
hello.
Yeah, he's very pleased with that one. He's very pleased with that one.
How was your sleepover?
Very good. The seagulls woke me up.
Oh, no.
Seagulls woke me up.
He just had him in his back pocket. Look at that, look. He's like, nope, you are not getting past me, sir.
That's Carvajal with the cross, but Croatia have defended that so well. So well.
It's not a pen.
I just said to my dad on the text earlier, I'll ring you later, mate. I'm going to stream, and he still tries and rings me when I've told him that. Love my parents.
Good saying.
So yeah, obviously, guys, after today, so far, we now know the standings for Group A. Germany's top on 3 points with the goal difference. Switzerland second also on 3 points. And then, yeah, Hungary's third. And Scotland are last, where they belong.
I wouldn't rule Scotland out. They're going to look to get...
No, neither do I. Neither would I. But they have to do something against Switzerland next week after Switzerland's performance today. Do you think they take a draw against Switzerland?
I think they've got to go for a win. I don't think they can draw. I think they've got to win it.
I think they'd only take a draw if Germany end up battering Hungary to go through themselves.
Or Germany going to batter Hungary no matter what.
Yeah, I think they will.
Well, saying that, Hungary just beat Germany, didn't they?
It's gone straight to Livakovic.
Julia Plek as well are not paying for Spain today.
We wish.
You see that Ben Wayne's going to be playing for us in the Olympics?
What for New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear. Yeah, that's class. That. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be.
Could you imagine, Could you imagine if Sierra Leone and Zimbabwe qualify for the World Cup? Right, we're going to have Galloway and Mustafa Bundy will be representing us at the World Cup.
Absolutely,
crazy that.
Just when I know it's amazing, and when England play Denmark in the live stream I do for that, it might be a certain obvious Michael Cooper in the thumbnail. Up the greens.
Are you doing a live stream tomorrow, are you?
I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming. I think my next game I'm streaming is Portugal versus the Czech Republic. I'll double check my schedule. Yeah, it is. It's Portugal versus the Czech Republic on Tuesday. Then it's England-Denmark. Then I'm going to do Spain-Italy the same night because that's straight after England-Denmark. Then the day after is the Netherlands versus France. Then on the 24th of June, I'm going to do Croatia versus Italy. And then on the 26th of June, I'm going to do the Ukraine versus Belgium.
Oh, mate, he just sat him down. Jesus.
I know,
Christ.
absolutely. Before we go on to the knockouts as well.
Spain are all over him.
They are. That's Nico Williams running into Croatia's defence there right now. They're dominating possession at the moment. They've had one shot already. The Spanish have as well. Croatia's had none so far, so they want to pick it up if they want to get something from this game. Oh, here's a question for us: will Michael Cooper be vice captain for us next season if Dan Scarr goes?
Well, he would be, any really.
I think he would be, wouldn't he? Like with the experience he's had here and all that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Liam and I have already made our feelings abundantly clear if Dan Scarr goes to Birmingham. We both said off camera.
It's a good move if he does go. It's
a good move, but at the same time, we just looked at it going, why bother? They've just been relegated. You could be with us. But it is close to his home.
The trouble is, Jack, right? You got to look at it. He's 29. He's getting on. If they give us 300 grand, you get an upgrade. You know,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And to be fair to him,
he'll always be a legend.
And exactly. Like he's been with us for 3 seasons. Like he's done us well. It's not like someone's just joined, like a Lewis Gibson, leaves straight away. That I'd be livid with, and I hope Luton's that stop chasing after him.
Do you know that £4 million bid from Luton? That's an insult.
Yeah, I know.
He's worth at least £8 million. At least.
Oh, he is definitely at least worth £8 million. Gibson's one of our most underrated players, as is the guy in our
I'd rather sell him to the Premier League or sell him abroad than sell him to Luton. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Ten minutes into this game, guys, here, still 0-0 here in Berlin. There is the Spanish coach Luis de la Fuente, obviously taking over from Luis Enrique, I'm pretty sure it was, their previous coach, Luis Enrique. Oh, and I forgot to say, guys, the referee for this match is none other than, in Mark Goldbridge's words, his mum's gone and done his hair. It's Michael Oliver. Yeah, Michael Oliver's referee for this match.
I think Michael Oliver should do England tomorrow.
He won't. He wouldn't be allowed anyway.
I know.
I don't think I'd trust him anyways. Or him or Anthony Taylor. Yeah, Spain, Croatia. I feel so bad for them. They have got.
Spain are in it. No.
They've got to deal with.
Can we re-sign Kelly Rose?
I'm not sure. But we've got an Italian referee tomorrow for England versus Serbia.
Oh, here we go. We've got an Italian referee.
I knew you'd say that. But yeah, no, it's been confirmed. I looked it up on VotMob today.
Jack, do you remember that attack? Do you remember that referee versus France in the Euro? It was at the last Euro. Jesus,
it was the World Cup. It was the World Cup.
World Cup. He was awful.
Yeah, he was biased towards France, wasn't he?
He was dreadful.
We didn't help ourselves though with that missed penalty there from Kane.
No, don't blame the pen. But he just apart from that, do you remember the game? Was it Argentina versus the Netherlands? He was handing out yellow cards left, right, and centre, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. I think that's the one you're on about. I'm just gonna move something.
Yeah, he was handing them out.
But yeah, no, I agree. Like he literally he wouldn't stop doing that. The other one I remember is the 2006 World Cup between the Netherlands and Portugal in the round of 16, where there were just fights all over. They were like, and I just didn't know. There was like the referee was handing dozens of yellow cards. Can we sign Kyle Lefferen? Is what Peter's just said. 12.5 minutes, still 0-0 here. No, the worst referee I remember though was you probably remember him as well. Was the The one against Germany in the World Cup 2010 when they disallowed Lampard's clear goal.
Oh, mate.
I think that was a Uruguayan ref, I'm pretty sure that one was. The memes wouldn't stop after Lampard's ghost goal when it clearly went in.
Yamal.
Spain have defended that well. That's Carvajal taking it away from the Croatia attack.
Oh, here we go. He's in here. Ooh.
Wait, what time are you on?
I'm on 14:15.
Oh, you're a minute ahead of me then. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Must be.
Mate. What's that?
Well, if you do if you do get a goal then early before me, feel free to celebrate. As long as the comment section don't spoil it for me, then I'm all right. And then when it gets to me,
No, I'll try my best.
That's all right. But I was just saying, when it gets to myself, that's when I'll act like limbs and all that, obviously.
Mate, that's Zlato Djalic. He's
Yeah.
been the head coach for Croatia for donkey's years.
He's done them well, hasn't he? Like he got them to the what was it? Final in 2018 in Russia, lost to France, and then they've just been a constant threat ever since. Will Morata get a hat-trick for Spain? Maybe.
Not today. Trouble is, when these teams play against Albania, they need to make sure they get their goal difference up, because it could come down to goal difference.
Exactly. Like, I think these three know it's the group of death, so I think they know they have to all beat Albania, and that's no disrespect to Albania whatsoever or something, but
you never know. Albania might pull out a surprise.
They'll look at it going, we have to win this or we'll be knocked out.
Albania have got nothing to lose, have they?
No, they haven't. Honestly, even if they do 0-0 with Italy tonight, they will be laughing and Italy will be seething.
They'll have the Italian ultras looking for them.
Basically, that is Italia 90 all over again.
The Italian ultras.
It's Italia 90 all over again if that happens.
Do you remember the Napoli manager? They broke into his house, stole his car.
No.
And when they won the league, they returned his steering wheel.
Oh wow! Bloody hell! That's mad. Yeah, Croatia got to the round of 16 last time in Euro 2020. They actually lost to Spain as well. It was against Spain. Yeah. They lost 5-3, and Spain won that at extra time, though. So they were drawing.
Oh, yellow card.
Got the quality over them at extra time, and that was
a card for Mark Cucurella.
Well. So obviously in Euro 2020, it was obviously in Euro 2020, it was all over the continent because of their anniversary. You saying Cucurella's got a yellow card, right? Well, that will come to me in a minute then.
I think he did. The referee had a card out.
Kovacic trying to keep possession here for Croatia. Here is Croatia on the attack. Ah, here we go. Yeah, down goes Lovro Maja, the right winger from Wolfsburg.
Mate, that was crap. Can we sign Ivan Perisic on loan?
Has Cucurella been booked? Hasn't shown it for me yet.
Jack, look, can we sign Ivan Perisic on loan?
Yes, please. HMS.
Can we sign Ashley Cole on loan? Yes, please.
Absolutely. If my mate who was here right now, Derby fan, he'd be like, no, he was rubbish for us.
As a player coach.
It's a Croatia free kick. Modric is looking at the ball immediately. I didn't see Cucurella get, but I still don't understand why he's picked Cucurella over Grimaldo with the season Grimaldo's had for Leverkusen. Like most of the Leverkusen.
It's Chelsea biased, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, it is. Even I can say that. I agree. I don't know how Cucurella's starting. I'd even start. I know he's not in the Spanish squad, but I'd start bloody Azpilicueta over Cucurella. Spain have got a few on that bench, though, haven't they? That could bring the game to life later on. Ferran Torres is on the bench. Josselu's on the bench, of course, won the Champions League with Real Madrid. Domagoj Vida is on the bench for Croatia, centre-back. He got Croatia to that World Cup final, to be fair. So if Croatia take the lead or go 2-0 up and they bring him on the second half, then that could be crucial for them. Vlasic is on the bench, Reno midfielder. And yeah, of course,
Dejan Lovren.
No, he didn't get booked, Josh. No, I didn't see it. But Perisic is another one of England's nemesis. Obviously, tore England apart in that Russia 2018 semi-final. Drew them level.
I'm just going to go toilet, Jack. 2 secs.
Yeah, go for it. Do what you need to do. So, there is the Barcelona youngster there, Lamine Yamal. Yeah, no, obviously, no, yeah. Yeah, get well soon regarding that, Josh, because it's never fun, is it, having COVID? It's the worst in the world. Nearly 19 minutes into this game. Harvey's not on the stream tonight, by the way, because he's covering the darts, which is what, well, Liam's going to be doing straight after this match, basically, to watch his hero, Michael van Gerwen.
All right.
I've already asked Liam for a joke how many slam tables there are going to be today if he doesn't win. That ball's gone out. As Kovacic looks on. A very intense game so far. This is 100% been much more intense so far than the 2 games we've had before in Group A, where Switzerland dominated Hungary and then Germany absolutely full-on dismantled Scotland. "20 minutes into this game here in the opener of Group B, still goalless here between Espana and Hrvatska. Here's Gvardiol. Croatia playing it from the back now. He's gone on to their right. Here's Stanisic, who finds Maja. Croatia keeping hold of it for the time being. Both of these teams play in red, by the way, and I'm actually surprised that, well, Croatia's red and white stripes, but like both of them are playing in their home kits. I thought one of them would at least been their away kits for this match, but no, there we are, showing their true colours. Oh, Croatia are through here. No, not quite. Unai Simon gets the ball. No problem. I thought Croatia was going to have a chance, but no, the ball falls straight towards the Spanish keeper, Unai Simon. Their number 1. Well, in number wise, wearing number 23, but like their number 1, obviously, for this match. David Raya holds the number 1 shirt for the Spanish side. I mean, I know it's still a bit early days yet, 21 and a half minutes, but as if it stays like this, if the match stays like this is the perfect result for Italy if they want to beat Albania tonight. Italy need a goalless draw. Italy need a goalless draw, or at least a draw today between Spain and Croatia. And this is exactly what they'll want so far. And that's gone over from Croatia's number 16 there up front, Ante Budimir. Obviously, striker for Osasuna. And the green fever has returned. If you haven't subscribed to Craig, by the way, please go and do so. Chris has joined the chat. Hello, Chris. How are you doing? I was just saying while you were off camera for a bit. If it stays like this, this is the perfect result for Italy tonight if they want to beat Albania.
And Albania, yeah. I'd be very surprised if it stays 0-0, Jack.
Yeah. Imagine Albania beat Italy and this is 0-0. Albania's going to go top of Group B.
That's mental.
It would be mental, but we always love an underdog story, don't we? I say that to my family all the time, mainly my dad, to going, oh, we love an underdog story, don't we? And he just goes, yeah, England. Morata goes down.
Oh, who's won the... Oh, he hasn't won the yellow there. Did you go to the Premier shop, Jack?
No, we I went to Aldi to grab my 2 Pepsi Maxes.
Jack, they might as well just promote you to assistant manager. The amount of business you do for them.
Yeah. It's the beauty of having it right next door to you, I guess.
You didn't send your thing over.
Yeah.
You didn't send your thing over.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Gavardio with the throw-in.
Mm. Just so I can put a word in tomorrow for you.
Yeah, no, that works. I appreciate it. No, if I had to choose, I prefer the smaller convenience stores, but
yeah.
Works, whatever works, whatever works.
Whatever works for any chance.
Yes.
Is Liam joining us on this watch along? Is he eating his chicken and chips?
He's got his chicken in the background. It's right there.
Well, I've already had it.
There he is.
Yeah, well, there we are. He's scoffed it all up already. Fair play to him.
Oh, no, Spain won it back here.
I rate the socks, by the way. I didn't realise you had Simpson socks. Get it on.
Yeah.
Well,
Coming up to 25 minutes
Oh.
into this stream. Thank you to the 37 viewers on this stream as well. Much appreciated. It's mad, isn't it? How I put a post up and everything yesterday about Germany, Scotland, and half of the viewers come on, and I completely forget to do a post for this one, and there was so many more.
Do it at half time, Jack. Do it at half time.
Yeah, I probably will. Why not? I'll just put a post on Twitter saying streaming the game. We'll see you for the second half. We're also going to bring a special guest on it at halftime as well. I've just been messaged a bit about it as well. Josh, Ipswich fan, collabed with him a few times. He just messaged me, can I join stream? Much prefer talking than typing. Lol, yeah, I'll send him the link in a minute. I'll probably send it now, actually. He'll talk about how much he loved yesterday, seeing that most of Scotland's players were from Norwich. Him being passionate Ipswich fan. Obviously, they're in the Premier League next season.
Ipswich are a bit lucky to still get promoted, though, to be honest.
Well, to be honest, though, I'd rather them do it than it be the boring three Leicester, Leeds, Southampton. But I wanted Southampton to stay down so we could have that three-way between Southampton, Portsmouth and Argyle, but it's not happening now, for God's sake. You had one job, Leeds, one job, and they blew it.
I predict a riot.
Also, for Liam's sake, Southampton was the only ground he couldn't do this season. So next season, that would have been perfect for him. But no, everyone fails around him for it. We were literally talking about all season, there's surely Southampton's going to stay down. And they still found a way to go up. And the face says it all.
Yeah.
We literally said all season, we don't think we'll go up. And they'll go up. And then they go up.
Mm.
After Leicester thrashed them 5-0, I thought, there's no way I see Saints going up now, and they still did. Bloody Leeds. And the worst bit about Leeds staying down for Argyle as well is that we have an absolute appalling record against them, apart from that certain 1-1 in the FA Cup at Ellen Road, because that was cracking. But they put
Hello.
Well, Craig's reaction is going to be something I'm probably about to witness in a minute. Croatia keeping hold of the ball. I think they're looking more lively now than they were at the start. At the start, they were they looked like Spain were dominating, but Croatia.
What a goal! What a piece of magic that is.
Points. They're trying to hold possession for the time being. Josh has joined the stream. How are you doing, Josh?
I just missed that goal.
Spain's Spain's through. It's Morata. He's done it. He's through. He's gone and done it. Alvaro Morata has taken the lead for Spain. He's delivering in the Euros once again, just like he did in 2016. It's 1-0 to Espana here in Berlin at the Olympia Stadion. Croatia, I thought they were looking like they were going back into this game as well, with the way they were getting the possession and all that. But no, Spain have fought back immediately, and Alvaro Morata has done it again. He has slipped it right past Croatia's keeper there, Livakovic. No chance for the Croatian defence. And the Spaniards are 1-0 up here in Berlin, making their group of death credentials here clear in 28 minutes. It's Spain 1, Croatia 0 here in Group B.
I just missed that. I literally came back from the toilet and it was 1-0.
Oh, right.
Go on, Croatia. He's in here. Go on, shoot.
Oh, though. Could be 1-0.
Oh!
Croatia's looking like they're bouncing back. I think both of these two, I mean, I know Craig is, but I think Josh is ahead of me as well. So I think it sounds like that Croatia are looking like they're bouncing back immediately. But no, it's 1-0 to the Spanish. A brilliant finish there from Alvaro Morata. So now, if they want to win this game here, Spain, they have to score a second or go so defensively because they've got to stop Croatia attacking.
I'm on 30 minutes.
I think Spain can just control the ball, Jack, to be honest.
They are. They've been better, in my opinion, but Croatia haven't been bad.
Yeah.
So.
Spain won't play defensive. That's not Spain's play.
I was going to say, they're not. When you think of Spain, you don't think of defensive. You think of blimmin' Tiki Taka.
No chance.
You think of Tiki Taka for Spain. It's such a Spanish thing.
Did you do your YouTube short for the ArgyleWay, Jack?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I'll look at that later.
Kovacic trying to find a chance there for Croatia to level, but the shot's too tame. No problem for Unai Simon in that Spanish net.
Also, by the way, Germany battered everyone else in that group. Terrible game today.
Yeah. I thought, I'll tell you what, though. I think they'll batter Hungary, but I think Switzerland will give them a game at least. I think Switzerland
going to shoot.
Oh, what a... Go on.
I literally said before he came on, they have to bring Briolembolo on. They have to bring Briolembolo on. And they brought Briolembolo on. Daryl's joined the stream as well. Hello, mate. How are you?
2-0. Oh, my God. Sorry, I shouldn't have... 2-0.
Well, it looks like someone scored. I don't want them to say who's if they have scored yet properly, but we're going to find out. Because unfortunately my seconds is a bit behind, bloody ITV. But we're 30 minutes in, still 1-0 to Spain for the time being. They're going for it again here. They found Spain on the right here.
Oh, hello, Daryl.
Here's Yamal. It's still Yamal. He's still got it. Not quite. It's gone straight to the Croatia. Defence there, but he's still got it in him in the Yamal. Here's Pedri. Is it in? It's in! It's 2-0. It is 2-0. The boys were right. Spain double their lead in the space of less than 5 minutes. And that is about to get closer and closer here. And that's probably the quick. You need Spain to top the group. That's it. Well, that's something. 3-0 to Spain. Fabian Ruiz from Paris Saint-Germain has just fired it in the back of the net for Spain. 2-0. Croatia. They've got a lot of work to do now.
They just trying to say.
Look, Croatia in it.
Yeah. Well, I said all stream and all pre-tournament, how badly are they going to miss Gavi in that midfield with Rodri and Pedri? So I said, how is Brian Ruiz going to do? No, sorry, Fabian Ruiz is going to do for Spain in this tournament, and he's proven his credentials already here, guys. It's 2-0 to Spain here. And there we are. Croatia needs to bounce back if they want something from this game.
Didn't expect it at all. I had this down as a draw, but apparently not.
You did. Well, I've got 3-2 Spain, fun enough, because I thought it would be a close game. You've got 2-1 Spain. What did you have, Craig?
I think Spain were going to win.
Oh, fair enough. What did you have, Daryl, if you can hear?
I think I had 3-2 Spain or something.
Oh, same as me then. Oh, fair enough. Croatia in here. Unai Simon keeps it out, and that's the side netting. Croatia looking to get one back there.
Yes, well done. It is the side netting. Yeah.
Not quite from Lovro Maja. Speaking of
the only reason I'm on here is because I thought I'd pop on whilst I'm trying to schedule this dart stream for Liam.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you're joining Harvey for that as well, aren't you? Yeah.
No, Harvey's not joining Harvey.
Oh, is he not joining now at all now?
To be honest with you, mate, he changes his mind every 5 seconds.
That's very true. That's very true.
Last minute Wolsey, I've got no idea. Probably not.
But I'm going to ask you this actually, Daryl, because I know you know the Bundesliga off the top of your head. But how good is Lovro Maja for Wolfsburg?
Oh, Maya.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's done all right for Wolfsburg this season, so I think it's good for him that he's in this Croatian side, and I think he'll do all right. Obviously, I think he's a good player. He's certainly a good player in that midfield. He'll be, for me, I still think Modric will be the most instrumental player though for them. To be honest. Josko Gvardiol, by the way, is a really good defender.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's my opinion. He's the best left back in the Premier League, in my opinion, Gvardiol.
Man City, obviously. Joined from RB Leipzig.
Well, I said all game, this will be the midfield battle of Rodri, Pedri, and Ruiz versus Kovacic, Modric, and Brozovic. And both of these teams have still got to bring some of their attackers on. Hosselu's on the bench, Ferran Torres is on the bench, Perisic is on the bench. And he has passed away, the Millwall goalkeeper. Obviously, awful news that was.
That was crazy.
Such a young age as well, 26 years of age. Yeah, it's awful news. All our condolences are with Millwall and his family.
100%.
Did they say what it was or not?
No, I don't know.
Apparently, when I heard it on, ITV when they were telling about it. Apparently, he collapsed in training, and then what it sounds like he's suffering a cardiac arrest on the field, basically. But
it was a heart attack.
But it was while he was on international duty, so he wasn't even in England. He was in Montenegro.
Yeah, no, because he's one of Montenegro's keepers, of course. But yeah, no, obviously, yeah, big. I'm sending massive condolences to all of Matija Sar's family.
Yeah, I did. I got about 10. I think about 10 or 11 likes or something on the stream, and I said 1 like equals 1 prayer on the stream. So
you know what makes it more respectful though as well is that I've seen all over Twitter, all over social media, and all over Instagram. There's like every single football club is coming together to unite with Millwall about obviously the.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Of course, you would do it this time.
Oh, that second goal, Jack gets a deflection, takes it through. Yeah,
yeah. I've just looked back at it. It does as well. From
fair,
from Brian
deflection
Ruiz.
or not, it's a really well taken goal.
It is absolutely. It's exactly.
I've got to say, by the way, how good was that full?
Yeah, go on, Daryl.
How good was that full Krug finish yesterday?
Oh, unbelievable!
Last finish.
Top corner, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, I've seen some good goals.
Josh is especially happy with Scotland getting battered anyway because it was full of Norwich players.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I was thinking, what Scotland be taking Norwich? Right.
And yeah, that's the other news as well. Kev Campbell's passed away as well, former Arsenal
sad that.
So may he rest in peace as well. All condolences sent to him and his family.
He used to play with Rooney, didn't he, Everton?
Did he? I didn't realise that.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he was there at the time when Rooney was playing.
We're very much approaching half-time soon here in the German capital, here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Coming up to 38 minutes now, still 2-0 to
Oh, you
Spain.
actually pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, no, I know. 2-0 to Spain as it stands, of course. He's obviously either lost connection or he's got stuff on. One of the Spanish players has gone down. Michael Oliver is saying otherwise.
Michael Oliver said
I'm surprised that Akaki Williams is not called up for Spain.
Wait, who for Spain?
Akaki Williams plays at Bilbao.
Yeah, he's playing right now. Yeah, he's left wing.
No, if he's on about Nico Williams, Inaki Williams is Ghanaian now.
I thought you were both on about Nico Williams.
That might be Nico Williams you're on about. Inaki Williams is Ghanaian, I think. Apparently.
Oh, is he? I thought he was Spanish.
He was. He changed his nationality. Then again,
he changed his nationality.
Who hasn't changed his nationality these days?
Oh, exactly. Like they want more game time, and it's through like family descent.
I mean, Mikel Antonio went from England to Jamaica, so
I think that should be against the rules. You should pick a nationality and stick with it, not change everything. You know what I mean?
But there's what's the other one I can think of? I was saying this to you guys the other day. Actually, like there's that Callum Styles, isn't there, for Hungary? Obviously, there's a Sunderland player.
I mean,
smell blood.
Off to watch the rest of the match.
You know the bonkers thing is. Right? You know the bonkers thing is. So Ange Postecoglou, right, was born in Greece.
He's crap.
Right, born in Greece, but he's actually Australian.
Yeah.
He hasn't done really much. He hasn't won much in the game.
I never knew it at first. I thought he was Greek at first. And then when I looked up, he was born in Athens, but brought up in Sydney or somewhere like that. I was like, okay. By the way, can we actually have managers that actually manage their own national team rather than
it's never going to happen, mate.
Rather than Rossi managing Hungary.
It's never going to happen, mate. Roberto Martinez is managing Portugal at the moment. He's going to try and get them to win the Euros. And he was at Belgium before, wasn't he?
What nationality is Martinez again?
Trouble is with that, Jack, right?
Oh, God's sake.
How's that not going?
Oh, my.
Trouble is, Jack, if he was going to win the Euros, he had the opportunity with the golden generation at Belgium. He did.
He did. And Belgium bottled it every time.
How has that not gone in?
Oh, that is so.
You know who they reminded me of, that golden generation of Belgium? I hate to say it, but it's still true. England, when I was a kid in 2006, had the squad. We just couldn't work together as a team. That's why we won nothing.
I think this is England's golden generation.
I still don't see England winning the Euros, even with this team.
It's not just
coming home, Daryl. It's coming home.
Craig's confident.
Yes,
I read that.
Mate, what I want, right? Because whenever this is the thing, I want people to say that we won't win, so that the team will actually prove us wrong. Because every time our fans say, "Oh, it's coming home this year," we never do it. So if we say that we're not going to win it, then hopefully the players might prove us all wrong and win it.
It's not just that though. We say it's coming home.
England fans are literally the masters of jinxing it, and I'm one of them.
My reasoning for us not winning it is
you just have to be positive, Daryl. You know, you just have to be really positive.
Yeah, and then get let down every time, mate.
Well, that's what kills you. That's the hope that kills you at the end of the day.
I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that.
My reason for us.
How did your stream yesterday go, Daryl?
The Germany one?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I think on about when I finished the actual stream, I was on 269 views, which I was very happy about.
Yeah,
I don't get a lot of views on the streams. It's bonkers. I think at the moment the Germany one's on just closing in on 300, which isn't bad. But the stream today went all right as well. Quite enjoyed that Hungary game. It got very interesting. I've got to say, by the way, Breland Bolo shown why he's one of the top players in Switzerland.
Mate, Breland Bolo is so
cool
good.
as you like, just lobs it over Galaxy. Thank you very much.
Cucurella, go on, put it in the box. Put it in the box, you dickhead.
Oh,
Why? Where is
Who's in
Mbolo
goal for
playing? He's still at
Croatia?
Wolfsburg.
And Bolo's up front for Switzerland. Or are you on about what club he plays for?
Yeah, is he still at Wolfsburg?
He's still no, he never played for Wolfsburg.
No, Mbolo is at Monaco.
Was he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in the Bundesliga, and he's not. He moved, I think, from Mönchengladbach.
Was it Gladbach? Was it Gladbach he played for?
I think it was Gladbach, and then he moved to Monaco.
I'll get his career up
He was
on
at
my
Basel, wasn't he?
phone at the moment. Yeah, it was Mönchengladbach. You're right, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was at Basel, wasn't it? Basel, Gladbach, Monaco, yeah.
Let's see how many views we don't get on this dart stream. Because I bet most people will be watching EU was.
Well, Liam and I watched back your stream of the Germany game. We could see how very happy you were, obviously. I don't blame you. But I was just going to say...
no shit!
Yeah. Well, after watching Switzerland Hungary today, as it stands, what's your thoughts from the German point of view of going into the game against Hungary next week?
Well, I said all along the Hungary game's going to be the toughest one for Germany, but I don't know the way they played in that first half. If Germany play like they did against Scotland in the first half, and Hungary play like they did against Switzerland in that first 45, then it'd be probably game over before half time. So, yeah, I think what will happen is Switzerland should beat Scotland, and Germany, realistically, if they play like they did yesterday, then I see them beating Hungary in the end.
Scotland,
it'll come down to that final game against Switzerland to decide who finishes top. But the only issue is if Germany finish second, then chances are they'll play England.
Yeah. Well, Scotland.
I don't think many England fans would want, given the fact that Germany are the hosts.
Scotland will need to beat Switzerland anyway for their own sake if they want any chance of qualifying.
I wouldn't put your money on it.
I didn't know Italy versus Albania is tonight until I checked an hour ago. Well, from Italy's point of view, they need to win tonight, seeing Spain beating Croatia at the moment. They've got Spain next week.
And if they lose, they can go home and make some pasta.
Someone had to come up with that joke, didn't they?
Well, let's hope for them it's a piece of cake.
Pizza
cake. So that was shit.
I've got Italy to win 3-0, so I can't imagine them losing or drawing.
Italy to win 3-0. That's really biased, Jack.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I went 3-0 as well. I mean, Albania on the bad side, but
wearing a Spanish tracksuit I got on holiday, and I'm saying I'm biased for predicting Italy to win 3-0. See you later, Peter. Have a good one.
Spain are in.
I just pray to God that we win tomorrow because I don't think Serbia when they've got Milinkovic, Savic, Mitrovic, Tadic, Jovic. They're going to be a hard team, but I still think we'll win 3-1. Come on, the boys.
I think it'll be 1-0.
To England.
90th minute winner or something ridiculous like that.
Nah, I reckon we'll win. But I've gone for.
Yeah, but they're not a bad side.
I went for 3-1, even though I think that Serbia is going to be the toughest.
Mate, Croatia is shit.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Golasso.
We're gonna full on see it into my screen now. Of course. What a pick out that is.
Of all the players,
I've got a song. Croatia get battered everywhere they go.
Can't believe it.
Croatia get battered everywhere they go.
I'm not bothered about Croatia. That song is reserved for Scotland.
It's
mate, these guys are crap. Croatia are battered left, right, and centre. And drawn and quartered. Look at this ball from your mouth.
That's a great ball.
Corner here for Spain.
What a ball.
That's a great ball.
Yeah, that's in. 3-0. 3-0. A long way back
over.
to Croatia. They've got to change it around if they want something in the second half, but it's going all Spain's way. This match is.
Just tuned in. Welcome to Slow Sports News.
Fired in the back of the net by Dani Carvajal, who's just won the Champions League with Real Madrid. He's delighted with that one. You can see that with the grin of his face there, Dani Carvajal. And Spain are 3-0 up coming into half-time. That is just what the Spaniards would have wanted.
It is now half-time. but you are behind.
I am, yes. Bloody Harvey lied to me, saying to me before all the streams, going, "Oh, don't worry, Jack. You have no problem with all the streams. Everyone's going to be on the same pace as you." No, they're not, Harvey. You stupid boy.
That's because you're watching.
Yeah,
Are you watching on my TV?
you haven't put it on your TV. That's why.
Yeah, but my TV keeps blimmin' crashing. So why would I want that? So no.
Are you on ITVX?
I'm on ITVX. That's probably why. Then that's probably
you're
why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
they were
I was-
definitely behind.
Hey Charlotte, how you doing? If I was at my family's house now in Telford, I'd probably be on the same time because of their fancy TVs and all that. But it is half time. It is now here half time here at the home of Hertha Berlin. It's Spain 3, Croatia 0. A wonderful first half for the Spanish.
I've seen that
That's
scoreline
what they would have
before.
wanted. Coming into a game that I thought would be really hard. Croatia have given it their all, though. The stats so far are Spain's got 43% possession to Croatia's 57. 6 total shots for Spain, 7 total shots for Croatia. But Spain's had 2 big chances. Croatia's had 1. But Spain's on 1.28 expected goals and Croatia's on 0.34.
What are you looking at the stats on? Best bet is looking on the actual UEFA Euro app.
I'm
Euro
looking on,
20
I've got on my
Euro
phone ready at the moment.
2024 app there is.
How can
What
they
I
have had 2
use.
big chances when they scored 3 goals? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know.
Because the stats are bent.
To be fair, I agree with that. It's the goals that matters in football.
They've scored 3 goals. They can't have had 2 big chances. It's 3 now. It's 3 big chances.
Oh, by the way, tell Liam while we're there that the darts channel's just reached 550.
Oh, right, yeah. Did you hear that? Yeah, he's heard it. He's just chilling for the time being. Well, what's your this might be a mad question, but what's all your thoughts on that game then so far? Then 3-0 to Spain.
I'm pretty poor in it, let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting a bit more from Croatia, but they just haven't found the back of the net. The last Euros group game they had, actually, not the knockout round, the round of 16 in 2020 and 2021 in this case, but in Euro 2016 they were in the same group as well, and Croatia beat them 2-1, and they were 1-0 down as well.
Sure. You do 3-3 in Euro 2016, was it?
I think Croatia won 2-1 against Spain. I think Croatia drew 3-3.
I'm sure there was a 3-3 off of Croatia and Spain ages ago.
It might be Euro 2012 because they were in the same group again in Euro 2012. Because in Euro 2012, Group C was Spain, Italy, Croatia, and Ireland.
So they just like playing against each other.
Yes, the Mediterranean derbies.
Oh yeah, because Croatia's on the Mediterranean, isn't it?
Or in Croatia versus Italy's case, the Adriatic Sea derby.
Right. Didn't see that coming.
Yes. Well done indeed.
How many people you got watching, Jack?
We got 45 viewers at the moment. Thank you to everyone that is tuning in for this. Until Morata scored, it looked like even before the first goal, and now the floodgates have opened. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Yeah, Croatia have fallen apart defensively, and Spain are just finding ways through. But
what's happened to Modric this game so far?
He's fallen off massively. He's not athletic as he was once. Was he really?
I think he's still tired from the Champions League.
Yeah,
the trouble is, right? He's not able to do the defensive side of the game as much as he was.
The thing is, though, you could say the same about Kroos last night, but I thought Kroos had a really good game. But then again, so did all of Germany.
Right, Jack, I've got the tea, so I'll be back for the second half.
Okay, no worries, mate. I'll catch you for the second half.
Here's a question, right?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Do you think Germany were that good, or was Scotland just that bad?
Both.
I think it's a bit of both. It's the worst I've seen Scotland for a long time. But I think even from the first whistle, they were just dominating the entire game. And that, by the way, 3-0, it was 2-0 before the red card.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So anyone who says that, they only won because of the red card, well, you're
That's
chatting
a
shit.
load of rubbish. That was the clearest day red card as
That's
well.
disgusting tackle.
No, I'm
Absolutely.
saying in general. Saying anyone who says that Germany only won because of the red cards, chatting bollocks. Because
Oh,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Germany were battering them even from the first 10 minutes. I mean, they scored in the 10th minute. First chance, first goal. They
And
had
the
about
19th.
19 shots, 10 on target. When they had the chances, especially in the first half, they were just clinical. You know, I think Scotland just didn't turn up. I don't think Scotland were ready for it, really. And then
Also, if there's any Norwich fans
Germany
watching
just came
this,
out firing.
your goalkeeper's got poppadom arms. You need to
Here we go. Now the Norwich banter starts. Josh Russell.
You got your
Yeah,
keeper's
Angus
got
Gunn,
poppadom
by the way.
arms.
I don't know how Angus Gunn is their number one keeper.
Angus Gunn was awful last night.
Poppadom arms, mate. That's what he has.
Yeah, you're right, Liam.
Well, you never know. Sooner or later, he might be Gunn.
Well, even better. Well, it's
Way.
better for you, Josh, because Norwich completely got battered in the playoffs as well by Leeds.
It's hilarious.
And Leeds lost the final.
Even hilarious for Daryl, then.
But I don't know what they thought bringing Grant Hanley on was going to do. That makes things even worse.
Yeah.
That dude's as slow as a snail. But anyone in behind him, he's got.
I think what he was trying to do was he was just trying to keep that back five.
Can we
Yeah,
can
but
we
Grant
beat,
Hanley.
He's trying to keep the back five, but also
can
I
we
think at the
beat
same
Norwich
time,
6-2
it was a bit
for you
of-
again next season, Josh?
I think at the same time it was sort of damage limitation. I don't think he wanted to concede loads more goals. But when you got Niklas Fulkrug firing shots like that and every chance gone from outside the box, what do you expect?
What was that?
I don't
What
think in
shot
this
that
one,
was by Emre
other than the own goal, and I suppose you could say that Florian Wirtz's goal was pretty fortunate because it was terrible goalkeeping. All the other goals that we've seen in this tournament have actually been well-taken goals.
Yeah, true. That is
I've
true.
got to say that goal from Ibiza earlier on, what a finish.
Oh, yeah, that was some finish.
Whoa.
I thought the best goal, though, from Germany last night was Musiala's to make it 2-0. But he was my man of the match, personally, Musiala.
What did you say about Norwich, Jack?
I was just saying, can we beat them 6-2 for you again next
If you
season?
want, you can beat them 8-0, 10-0, whatever you want.
Let's go.
I don't see it happening this season, to be honest. I think
I
think last season, I don't think, to be honest, I don't think anyone knew what you were going to do last season, to be honest.
No, I agree. I agree.
So I just, first half of the season, it was like, oh, hello, there might be mid-table, and then you just about survived relegation. So
Apart
I
from
can't
this-
lie. I don't see us winning. I
that's what
don't see
happens
us
in the
getting any.
championship.
I'll say this now. I know it's early predictions, but I don't see us getting anything at Carrow Road next season. But if we do, I'm all for it.
Well, you got wobbed, didn't you, at Cavill Ward?
Yeah, we did. We did. I was fuming.
That is
wasn't
true. I
I?
watched that game. It was. I mean, fuming.
Not you. I've just put this on, by the way. Not you.
Yeah, I
related.
think so.
But
Liam thinks we'll beat them down here again next season.
I think
I-
Truro City in the whole of Cornish football should be a better place.
Not yours, really, but I thought I'd ask you. Do you think Truro City in the whole of? Yeah, I'd say so. Well, Truro need to get into the National League next season. Hired a brilliant manager to replace Paul Watton. Paul Watton's gone to Torquay to try and get them promoted next season. Yeah,
Probably 'cause
new
they've got more
stadium.
money.
It's going to be an interesting season, and it's the same with Argyle. If we stay in the division, really, like it's so good for the region, isn't it? So another one of those, really, because
What a
the
trio.
Southwest only has the Southwest only has 10 professional football clubs. Only 3 specifically in Cornwall and Devon, because Truro's semi-professional. So it'd be class for the region, wouldn't it? And it's the same
You've
with
got
I think
Plymouth
Darryl and
Exeter,
Josh can both
and
Darryl and
Torquay.
Josh can both relate to me on this as well, because the Northeast has about, I think, 5 professional clubs, and East Anglia 6. And then you got the bloody Northwest, who has like 22.
Yeah, because most teams are in the... Mate, you think the Northwest has got the most? Do you want to see all the London clubs?
Oh, and London. London's the other one.
82 clubs or something stupid, probably in the
Yeah.
London area.
What's
And
it
there's a
for the
lot in
North-
Kent.
What's it for the Northeast, isn't it? It's Borough, Sunderland, Newcastle, Hartlepool, and Darlington.
No, it depends. Are you talking like professional clubs? Like
Yeah,
from
professional.
the,
I always thought it was those
6.
5.
So
Hartlepool,
you're 6.
Darlington,
So you're
Borough,
6
Newcastle,
onwards.
Sunderland.
You got Borough, Newcastle, Sunderland, Leeds and clusters the northeast. They're clusters Yorkshire.
Yeah, they're Yorkshire and Humber, they are definitely.
So like the actual northeast. Newcastle, Sunderland, Borough, Hartlepool, Darlington, Spennymoor Town are in the national. Spennymoor Town, I think, are in the National League North. Who else is there?
By the way, just to know, guys, to everyone that's watching, I won't take a break.
I don't think there's really any more professional clubs,
We've got
because
a lot
all
to
the
talk
other
about,
ones,
may as well stay on.
everyone else is all non-league, like 7th tier downwards, really. Oh, Blythe Spartans. They're in
That's
the
Northumberland's
National League.
most well-known club, isn't it? Blythe Spartans.
Blythe Spartans, yeah. There's York City, but it wouldn't class
They're
them as a
Yorkshire and Humber, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not classed as northeast, are they?
I went past it.
And then really, oh no, I'll tell you who's also in the National League North. It's Scarborough Athletic and South Shields.
Yeah, that's true.
They're up there. And then you've got loads of non-league clubs like Mask, Redcar Town, Redcar Athletic, Gisborough Town, Northallerton Town.
Surely Durham.
Blythe Town. Durham don't have a specific team. There's a lot of teams based in Durham. There's Consett, Chester Street Town, Chester Street United. There's Crook Town, Bishop Auckland, West Auckland. Is that Brighton and Cork Up Albion, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot. There's tons of non-league clubs in the northeast. But with regards to professional clubs, I think there's only about, if we're talking National League North onwards, there's only about 7 clubs.
Yeah.
7 or 8 clubs.
Well, I was just going to say, going back to Chris's comment here, for Cornish football.
Oh, crikey. It's 6 o'clock. I need to start the stream.
Okay, you off to do the darts. Have a good
Sorry,
one.
see you later.
Enjoy.
A bit, Darren.
That's Daryl gone. But yeah, no, I was just going to say, add on to that. Obviously, the main one down here, obviously, is professional club-wise, obviously, Argyle. Main one to look out for in the Championship next season. But in terms of Cornish football, there's a clear top 4 now because Truro's in the National League South, and then Falmouth, Mousehole, and Helston are all in the Southern League because obviously Falmouth and Helston got promoted. So that'll be interesting to see for sure. Right. Well, I wanted to ask you this, by the way, actually, while we're on the talk of this. What is your thoughts for Ipswich going into next season in the Premier League?
Oh, do you know what? I think now McKenna's staying. I think we'll survive.
You think you'll stay up? I don't know if I can hear him for the time being, but yeah, I agree. I actually think they'll be okay. Just team has to perform now.
Oh, I'm back.
League
back.
above, really. I can hear you.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Now that oh my word, I'll keep talking in case you can hear me. Anyway,
yeah, that's all right. But
I'm gonna stay in. I think we're all right. It's more.
It's just all new. It's just all new for the players, isn't it? Like, they know they've got to take the league on and all that.
Right.
I don't know whether that's anything to do with your connection or anything, mate. But yeah, no, I think you'll give it a good go, 100%. Be interesting to see how you boys get on. Absolutely. Yeah, he's disconnected. Yeah, and for sure. We're not far from the second half starting here between Spain and Croatia, guys. 3-0 to Spain for the time being, of course, here in Berlin. Been much better than Croatia so far. And yeah, Josh is gone, so he'll reconnect. But they've got to preserve this 3-0 lead now if they want to be top of the group as it stands before Italy play Albania tonight. Right, is that fully working now?
Right, my Wi-Fi keeps dipping in and out. It's annoying me. Anyway.
What's Wickham Market doing to you today, then?
I don't know. It's annoying me today. Anyway, like I was saying, I think now McKenna's staying, I think we can survive. It's all about who we bring in for me, though. I mean, I think we're not going to spend massive because that's not our owner's philosophy and it's not Ashton's philosophy. But I think we'll spend enough, I think, and we'll It's going to be the right players. It's not going to be. We're not just going to do a Forest and we're going to go crazy in our first season and buy 22 new players and like take ages to gel them again. We'll buy. I think we'll buy a few. We'll buy the right players, and I think McKenna will improve them. And I think we'll survive. I honestly think we'll survive now.
I think you'll be
But
okay. I've got you to survive as it stands.
I'm not going to lie. When the rumours of McKenna leaving were circulating, I was absolutely cacking myself. Because I think if he'd have gone, we'd have struggled horrendously.
I think it would have been so stupid had he left though as well. Like when he's just got you promoted as well. Like you could.
I agree.
People forget that Ipswich were last in the Premier League in 2002, and back then George Burley was the manager. I was like 3 years old when this was happening and all that, so I didn't remember it very well. But he was building something and got Ipswich to Europe for the first one, finishing 5th, even ahead of Chelsea as well. Brilliant season that was for Ipswich. And then second season obviously didn't go to plan, got relegated, but he was building something, wasn't he, George Burley? And then you had all those years in the Championship, went down to League One for a few years, and now you're on the rise again. Like if Brighton a few years ago could stay in the league and then build to where they are now, I don't see why not Ipswich can do the same. Same with Southampton years ago, same with Wolves years ago. I don't see why not Ipswich can do the same. And they're all similar club sizes as well. Well, I wouldn't say Brighton as much, but Wolves and Southampton especially. Like, it doesn't mean Ipswich can't give it a go, for sure.
Well, 100%, I think, especially with a man like McKenna, because that he's probably going to be on the same level as George Burley, probably even Bobby Robson if he carries on, to be honest. He's hitting those heights already. I think he's been manager for us for 2.5 years. He's got 2
I'm pretty sure he's actually, I think looking back at your history now over the last few years, I'm pretty sure he's actually now been your best manager since George Burley when you were last in the Premier League.
Oh, 100%. By miles.
I was going to say.
That's not even competition.
It all looked... I remember that season in 21-22, the year we bottled it and finished 7th. You guys finished 11th in mid-table. Then when Paul Cook got sacked, it looked all doom and gloom. But McKenna came in. He's just changed the whole dynamic of the club and the team.
Do you know what? McKenna came in. I think we lost 4 games when he came in that season and still finished 11th. But I think we were a lot lower than that anyway. And then the year we got promoted to League One, we just, as well as you, we dominated that league together, really.
We did, yeah.
Let's be honest, we both dominated that league, and right, you beat us at home park, and then you bloody PLYMOUTH scored late to get us on the road.
I mean, to be fair, I'm still fuming about the 3-2 this season. So you got your revenge, in all honesty. So
yeah. I mean, I did. I'm not gonna lie. When Whittaker scored, I panicked. I was like, oh, here we go. But look, maybe, who knows? There's still debate over whether Edmondson should have been sent off. You still think he should have been?
That's what I mean. Like, this is the passion for our clubs. I still thought it was a penalty and a red card, and you thought otherwise. So it's just something. But
from what I saw, he got the ball, but it could have been deceived either way. I think the contact was initially anyway. But
at the end of the day, if we really wanted to win the game, like I said, we should have done. We should have either kept hold of the lead or scored a second. We just failed to do so, and Ipswich was so much more clinical than us. Hence why it ended up being 3-2.
Yeah, because playing at McKenna's side, they're so clinical. We're so clinical now. We might not have the quality other teams have had in the Championship this season, but it's our heart and our willingness to not give up. Like, look at the Southampton game at home, for instance.
That's some game. I watched it in the pub with Liam. It was a brilliant game to watch.
Which one?
Ipswich Southampton 3-2.
They pretty much battered us, and yet we scored late. Like, that's the reason we got promoted, was because of the players' heart and the desire and willingness not to give up in games. Yeah. It's our philosophy this last season was, we're just going to score more goals than you, no matter how many goals you score.
Crazy to think as well, though, that obviously I knew you had, after that Norwich defeat, you had 2 draws against Watford and Middlesbrough. Had you won both of them, you would have won the league instead of Leicester. Yeah,
that is very true. Or even a point against Norwich at Carrow Road would have.
Even a point against one of those as well. Yeah, you would have won the league, and you still lost the least out of anyone. Only lost 6 games all season.
Thing is, had we have beaten Hull away, we would have won the league. So
Exactly.
it's fine. It's fine margins, really, isn't it? But
yeah,
it is what it is. But yeah, second half started in this game, by the way.
Yeah, as you can tell from the graphic, guys, I put it up a minute ago. Yeah, the second half has started here between Spain and Croatia for this almighty Group B Euros clash here. And already Danny Carvajal has gone down. Michael Oliver's trying to bring the attention towards him. Obviously, it's still 3-0 to Spain. They've been a lot better than Croatia so far. Croatia know they need to score 3 goals if they want something from this game. And that's the one thing Spain don't want, because they know Italy are playing Albania tonight.
That would be a hell of a comeback if they got 3-0.
Italy know what the task is for tonight. They have to win. Yeah. If they draw with Albania, they will be absolutely seething with themselves. And they know it as well.
Tackle. That is an awful challenge. Sorry, but that was a horrendous tackle.
They know it as well, of course.
I completely agree with that. I think they should really beat Albania comfortably, but
I've got them to win 3-0, so I can't imagine them not beating them. But if that's what I mean, like even if they draw with Albania, it'll be a disastrous result for the Italians. It'll be a brilliant result for Albania.
I agree. I think if Italy failed to beat Albania, which I cannot see happening, I think Spain win the group.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, Spain knows that if Italy fail to beat Albania, they have to beat Italy next week. Because if Italy beats Spain next week, like I've got Italy to do so, fun enough, then they're right back in it.
Yeah. I think this group.
So I think all 3 of them, I've got all 3 of them to finish on 6 points in this group. I've got Spain to beat Croatia. I've got Croatia to beat Italy, and I've got Italy to beat Spain, and then all of them to beat Albania. So I think whoever finishes highest will be the one with the highest goal difference, in my opinion.
That's very likely to happen in this group.
It is the group of death. It is the group of death. And that's why I have more streams scheduled in this group stage for this group than the others, because I'm just so excited to see what these 3 bring.
However, I think obviously 4 of the 6 third-place teams go through. I think this group will be one of the groups.
I can't imagine one of them being knocked out. I think all 3 of them will be in the knockouts, personally. Oh, speaking of which, Croatia's on the attack here right now, but no, not quite.
This group is definitely the group that has 3 teams go through, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't. There's no way they don't.
Can't wait for France versus the Netherlands. That's going to be crazy. You know, that was some game. That is one of the games I will be streaming as well. It's on the 21st of June, the day before my birthday. I will be streaming that game. Mbappe taking on Virgil van Dijk, of course, that match.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be an interesting game as well, actually. There's some decent players on both sides in that game as well.
Yeah.
Gakpo for Netherlands, Van Dijk for the Netherlands.
Hello,
Croatia. Good defender. Van Dijk for Netherlands. Then they've got, who else have they got? De Ligt. Netherlands got De Ligt.
Yeah, they got quite a few centre backs, to be fair, with Denzel Dumfries as their right back, Nathan Ake as their left back.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, well, it looks like I'm about to witness something here from Josh's reaction. We're going to find out. Croatia's got the ball for the time being. And here is Stanisic on the right here for Croatia. Still in Spain's half here. Here's Modric. Back to Stanisic. Now Brozovic in the middle there for Croatia. Michael Oliver watches on. Croatia's gone down. They're appealing for a free kick, but nothing's happening there. Croatia's through. Spain clear it. Well, they try to clear it, but they don't quite. But they've got hold of the possession for the time being. Here is Nico Williams for Spain on that left-hand side. Spain still attacking here. They've won it here from Croatia. They're still going. Here's limiting about. Oh, what a save. That's the one that Josh was on about. What a save there by Livakovic.
That was class, yeah.
And one of the Spain players is down. He's appealing for a free kick. I think that's Morata.
What a moment that would have been for the 16-year-old Jamal if that had gone in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What a moment that would have been for him.
Interesting fact, by the way, but I read this up earlier as well, is that they've got the youngest squad in the Euros as well, Spain have.
Yeah.
So they've got some upcoming stars coming.
Oh, that should have gone in as well. Spain are battering Croatia.
Yeah, no, Croatia, they're not looking good, are they? They have to beat Albania. They have to beat Albania next week, or we might have a shocker in this group.
Yeah, they do. They do. I think 3 points will do it personally, but it just depends on their goal difference, don't it? Because if they get battered in this game and then they get battered by Italy, the goal difference could be the thing that lets them down.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So if you know you're going to finish third, you've got to try and keep your goal difference down.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why Hungary losing by 2 goals today was better for them than it was for Scotland last night.
Well, it's not just that. Switzerland was so much better than them as well. Oh, let's see that. Morata nearly got that, made it 4 as well, but not quite. It just deflected off his shorts. And it hasn't quite gone in. Now we're seeing a replay here between what looks like Croatia's Wolfsburg player trying to take down one of the Spanish players there, Lovro Maya. I've already lost the pronunciation already for that.
Oh.
Darryl would correct me otherwise if he was here right
Croatia
now.
attack.
Knows that Bundesliga off the top of his head.
Croatia attack.
Morata's been dropped up. Something's happened, I believe, seeing from Josh's reaction.
Oh my goodness me. How has that not gone in?
We're going to find out in a minute.
Wow.
54 minutes into this game.
Cucurella.
Still 3-0 to Spain. An hour and a half into the stream. 46 people watching. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in to the alternative commentary of this match here in Berlin. I wish I was in Berlin right now, but I'm not, unfortunately. Here's Croatia on the attack once more. It's Kovacic. It's Kovacic. Still through here for Croatia. Oh, and that's, Spain's cleared that well. Another save there from Unai Simon.
Yeah.
Stanisic tries to put it in the back of the net at the bottom right corner, but Unai Simon has said otherwise. No wonder Cucurella's gone to congratulate him there.
And Perisic has just come on for Croatia.
Yeah, that's been confirmed. He's about to come on. Perisic is about to come on for Croatia. One of England's nemesises over the years, as he proved in the 2018
definitely.
World Cup.
Yeah.
Look at that clearance there. Cucurella helped in the clearance there as well. And I said before all game, why is he starting? And he's just gone and done that.
I was confused about that as well.
I was shocked that Grimaldo's not starting.
Hello.
Yeah, here we go. Perisic is on for Budimir. Can he bring the Croatians back into this game? We will find out. But it's looking all Spain so far. It is looking all Spain.
That Yamal, 16, he's quality already. What's he going to be like in a few years?
Yeah, I know.
Crazy to think.
Wait, who are you on about? Lamine Yamal?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is future talent, isn't he, at Barcelona?
16 and he's quality already.
And so is Pedri. So is Pedri still. Like, he's in that team with him as well. They know each other very well. Yeah. Pedri's been labelled by the media to become the next Iniesta and Xavi.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. He's a quality player as well.
Yeah.
And he's 19.
Here is Lamine Yamal once more, actually, with the ball. Speaking of him, he's just passed it and slotted it into Nico Williams. Spain's lost the ball, but Michael Oliver's blown the whistle.
Spain up for a kick into the box.
Yeah, and it's a foul. Modric not getting anything there. He's had a quiet game, Modric, I feel. I don't know if you feel the same, Josh. That's nearly 4 now. Modric has been very quiet this game.
Spain winning that midfield battle, for sure.
They are winning it. I said this before the stream. I feel like it's going to be Rodri, Pedri and Ruiz all against Modric, Brozovic and Kovacic, and both amazing midfields, and Spain's winning out on it so far. It reminds me of Argyle's away day at Sunderland back in February when I went. Like I said, the match will be Whittaker versus Clark, and Clark came out on top the whole match.
Yeah.
Worst bit was we were 1-0 up as well and bottled another lead, for God's sake. Because Sunderland had an exceptional second half and tore us apart. The only game Michael Beale had a good game of was against us, for God's sake. I'm trying to think of something, but my brain is foggy. Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Apparently,
Well, don't talk to Josh about the fog. That's for sure. From last season at Oxford. I speak to one of my other closest mates. Every time I mention that match, he's like, "Oh, not the fog, bloody Oxford."
You know what? I hate fog now. From now on, every time I see.
To be fair, so do I. It was foggy when I went to Sunderland as well. Funny enough.
What's that?
Getting called off.
The foggiest.
Right, Liam with the dad joke in the background.
How that game was not called off, I never know. But there you go.
I think they kept it on because I think McKenna and Carl Robinson said they were happy to keep it playing,
which is crazy.
And then Oxford ended up winning 2-1.
Yeah.
By the way, in our intense title race, Oxford were the only club that done us a favour because ever since that game you lost, ever since that game you went off and didn't lose a single game.
Yeah. And if we hadn't lost that
Craig
game,
is back.
If we hadn't lost that game, we'd have beaten the clear title. Facts.
Yeah.
That is 100% facts.
Have I missed any?
It's the same with when we lost to Lincoln 2-0. I was there thinking, oh, great. That's opened the door for Wednesday in Ipswich, hasn't it? And then Cheltenham did us the absolute nowhere biggest of favours getting that equaliser against you lot.
Oh, Cheltenham 1-0, don't even remind me, man. We had some crap games that year.
Wednesday had the best day that day because they ended up destroying Accrington Stanley.
Yes.
Meanwhile, there's been a substitute for Spain. Pedri is off, and coming on is Danny Olmo.
No, Greg,
Can I just ask, how did you not win that league in League One?
Because we won it.
How did you not win it? Should have won the league.
Yeah, we gifted you the league technically with the Cheltenham draw at home.
Let's be honest though, we were both incredible. We're two of the best teams in League One.
It's true.
Yeah, we gifted you league with Cheltenham draw at home, Lincoln defeat at home, Oxford away.
Yeah,
those three games is what gave you the league.
The other thing being though is that on the last day, we were 1-0 down at Port Vale, and you were 1-0 up against Fleetwood, and I thought, yeah, they're going to win the league, and then we came back and won it, and then Fleetwood held you to a 2-2 draw, and I was like, then we've won the league then.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you have these nightmares of that Morgan Whittaker knuckleball? Does that goal stick with you? The 2-1.
What, a home run?
Yeah, that knuckleball.
Do you know what? No, because I think the Mumba goal at Portman Road is the one that I hate the most.
Okay, fair enough.
I could tell how much you guys hated that goal, though. Not just because he's a former Norwich player, but also I met up with Alex Griffin after the game, and straight away he saw my face and my tracksuit, just went, "Oh, mate, I'm fuming," and I'm just trying not to laugh in the background.
It was horrible because it was so late, and there was that, and his ex from Norwich just made it even worse. I was like, oh, goodness sake.
We know how it feels anyway.
Almost scored, didn't he?
We've had that with Stansfield this season from Birmingham.
But do you know what? Mumba made up for it at Portman Road with his own goal, so thanks, Mumba.
That is true. That is true.
It was that goal that helped us carry on to win the game. So cheers, Mumba. I appreciate it, mate. You've redeemed yourself for last.
He hasn't had the greatest of seasons, unfortunately. I think he will be better next season, though. I have full faith in him. I said this to Craig last night on the stream, though, for Germany Scotland. I think our best player next season, as it stands, is going to be Bundu. But who knows? I hope I'm right.
Do you worry that you'll lose Whittaker?
No.
Bit of both, yes and no. Yes, because he was our best player last season. I'm also saying no, because if he goes, then it's understandable why. And Argyle know that we'll have to replace him anyway. And it's been non-stop talked about, hasn't it? So, and also, even if he does go, even if we do bring someone in, this is Bundu's chance, someone like Bundu's chance or Callum Wright's chance to step up in that Whittaker role and become better themselves.
If he does go, what price would you be looking for, do you reckon?
20 million.
Croatia 3, Spain 3, question mark?
20 million, did you say?
20 million. It has to be, in my opinion.
Some Argyle fans were deluded and say that we were going to sell him for 9 million. I was like, what are they smoking?
I know, that's stupid. That's stupid.
The only reason I say not 20 million is because of the second half of the season he had.
Yeah, it doesn't
True.
matter second half of the season. The whole season.
Yeah, I mean, how many goals do you score second half of the season compared to first?
Then if your players get 20 goals, what's the thing? No.
Who was Ipswich's highest goal scorer? Actually, I'm actually curious now.
Broadhead and Chapman both got 13.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
They had joint.
Well, I did say this in my Team of the Season award ceremony a few weeks ago when I uploaded it, when I went to Truro to film it. But I did say that Leif Davis is debating
if Jamal goes and
the
scores
best
it,
player in the
Jesus
league
Christ.
this season with Sammy Schmodix. I still don't understand how Somerville won that award.
No, I don't know.
It should have been either Leif Davis or Schmodix, in my opinion.
Probably Schmodix. He's called. I'd have given it Schmodix.
Schmodix has been amazing. I'll be shell-shocked if he stays at Blackburn next season.
He won't. There's no way he does.
I can see him going
no
somewhere
way
like
he
an
does.
Everton or something.
There's no way Schmodix will be at Blackburn next season. There's no way.
Also, there's I'll be surprised if Jack Clark stays at Sunderland as well. Southampton's already chasing him for next season as well.
Yeah,
Jack.
I can't see him being there either. Not gonna lie.
They're already trying to
as well.
raid a move on Clark. The Saints are.
Yeah, Crystal Palace want Joe Bellingham, don't they?
Yeah.
You know why? Because Chelsea's after Elise.
Yeah.
True,
Here's
they are,
Lamine Yamal, meanwhile, for Spain. Upcoming superstar, of course, for Barcelona. But yeah, no, Chelsea's
That's-
after Elise.
Who's that? That Fulham centre back they wanted.
Who, for Fulham?
There's a Fulham centre back they wanted, isn't there?
Oh, no, they've signed him. Chelsea signed him.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Tosin Adebayo, I think it is.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, being a slight Chelsea fan, what do you make of that?
Be interesting to see how he does next season, to be honest with you. I'm just the main bit I'm questioning myself is how the hell Maresca's going to do next season. That's going to be really interesting.
What's your thoughts on Maresca getting that?
My thoughts on Maresca going to Chelsea, I think it's too soon. It'd be interesting to see how he does and back him and all that, but I think it's too soon. But I hope I'm proved wrong.
Obviously, McKenna was.
It's the same with Vincent Kompany at Bayern Munich. I just think it's far too soon.
That was crazy. That was crazy, by the way.
Croatia's making
3
a
points,
substitute
90 million,
here.
and get relegated.
Croatia's made a substitute here. Mario Pasalic is off, and Susic is coming on.
What was your thoughts on
think it's
McKenna
too
going
late.
with Chelsea, Jack? Would you have
Honestly,
taken
even if McKenna went to Brighton, it would be a stupid move, in my opinion.
What I'm saying is, would you have taken him at Chelsea because he was linked to
No.
Chelsea?
Not at all.
I
don't want Ipswich to go straight back down. I really don't. I want to see them do well.
I think it'd have been too soon for Chelsea for McKenna anyway. So.
Exactly, I agree. And same with Man U and same with Brighton. It would have been a stupid move, honestly, because he's never done the Premier League before. And it'd be interesting to see how far he takes Ipswich Town to the Premier League.
Thing is, you say he's never done it, but he was assistant manager there under Mourinho.
Yeah, I've got a point there. Yeah, you are. That is true. That is true. I just think there's, and I said this when I went on that massive rant when Shuey went to Stoke, but there's no more loyalty in football anymore for managers. And that's why I'm so glad McKenna.
You're totally right.
It's crazy.
Sorry,
like we were looking to Craig knows this, I think, but we were looking to sign Macaulay Langstaff this week from Notts County, but he's just confirmed that he's planning to stay at Notts County for another season. And I reacted to that going, it's gutting from my point of view because I would love to sign him, but fair play to him that he wants to get them promoted next season and wants to get stay there. So that's loyalty for you. And
I think Macaulay Langstaff would have been a good signing for you.
Swansea were after him as well, and he's turned down both of us.
And then he ends up in a Swansea shirt in January.
Oh, that'd be so annoying.
Sorry, Jack. Chat. We're talking about something that's not this game, but this game's got boring now, so we have to do something.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a football stream. Like it's all part of it, really. Like last night, someone came onto our stream and he said to us, going, I'm not bothered that the Euros is on. I'm just happy to listen to all you guys and see how Argyle do next season. Morata's day is done. Meanwhile, he's come off. Mikel Merino's come on for Spain.
Right,
Central midfielders for Sociedad. And also coming on from Sociedad is Mikel Oyarzabal. I can't pronounce his name properly. Pardon? Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal's come on for Spain.
He's been linked with Arsenal, hasn't he?
Striker for Sociedad. I think Spain are starting to look a little more defensive here, trying to preserve that 3-0 lead, and that's 3 points in the bag for them going into their match against Italy next week.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the 49 people in this stream, of course. We are now coming up to 68 minutes into this game. I knew you'd say that.
Right. Question for you, Argyle boys.
Okay.
Liam can answer this too, because I know he can hear me.
Okay. Go on, what's the question?
How long genuinely do you think Rooney gets if he does badly?
12 games.
We were discussing this yesterday at Weatherspoons, weren't we, Craig?
Yeah, 12.
If it was up to me, if he does do awful, I'd probably say the same as Craig, I can't lie. 11 or 12 games I want him gone. But knowing what Juice Snip's like, we won't sack him till like Christmas, to like 2021 games.
I was going to say, with the way that, the family kept being possible, I'd suppose they sack him early.
To be honest, though, I'm looking forward to him because I've seen all the press conferences there. I just hope he does well. But I just can't see, like what happened with Birmingham, I can't see just two of our players fight for the badge when it's pretty much still the same group of players that got us 101 points back in 2023. Like, I just can't see it. And people forget that if it wasn't for Derby's off-field stuff, he would have kept them up. But time will tell. Time will tell. We'll go on to Liam. How many games would you give Rooney if he does appallingly next season?
14, 15.
14, 15. Okay, so a little bit more than me and Craig then. Yeah, fair enough. Similar times then.
Right, to be honest. Probably about right, yeah.
The only reason why I'd want it to go on longer so we can milk it for views.
Yeah.
You let it go on a bit longer.
Okay, I know Jack's thoughts on this because he already said, but Craig and Liam, honestly, tell me how you honest answers. I don't care what you say.
I don't think we got a word from that, Josh. I think it was your connection again. Do you want to say again?
Right, okay. Apart from Jack, because he's answered this question, Craig and Liam, honestly, how well do you think Ipswich are going to do next year? And be 100% honest, I'm not going to say nothing. I don't care what you say.
I think you'll do well.
Well, the trouble is, I don't really have a rivalry with Ipswich, so to be honest, it doesn't really. I'm not really bothered.
It's not that though, Craig. No, Craig. No, Josh is just asking, like, as a neutral, on how you think Ipswich will do next season.
Oh,
yeah.
It depends on who you sign. If you can get a few decent players in, like the Nketiah and Smith Rowe that you were linked with, it could be great sign. It's just how much you can spend, isn't it, compared to other teams in the Premier League? Really, I think you'll stay up. But...
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What do you reckon, Liam? Ipswich next season, as it stands.
Sadly, Josh, I've got you to go down, but I think your home record will be decent. I don't think you'll do that brilliant away from home. If you can get points away from home, happy days, but I don't see you winning many away games.
Josh, are you not concerned that the three teams that went up came back down?
I did say, be honest. So there you go. He was.
Well, as it stands, I've got both you and Leicester to stay up. I've got Southampton to go straight back down. I think you'll be Brentford down. I think you'll be Nottingham Forest down, as it stands.
I agree with Brentford and Forest. I don't agree with Southampton, though.
Oh, you think Southampton will stay up? Yeah, fair enough.
They just signed David Lallana. What a signing that is on a free.
Who, Southampton have?
I think
they signed David Lallana.
Oh, that's a great signing, to be fair. Fair play to them.
I think Southampton stay up. I think Leicester.
I know who you've got. I know who you've got going down. You've got Leicester, haven't you?
I've got Forest, Brentford, Leicester. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Really? Jesus.
Purely because of their
Everton?
Their points deduction and their transfer by. That's my thoughts.
What about Everton? Are they going to go down? I think
Everton will be fine. Personally,
I think they'll be all right.
Do you?
If you think about it, if they hadn't had their points deduction, they'd have finished 9th, 10th this season, last season.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, and I mean, this is the only reason why I think Leicester will stay up. I mean, it depends on who they bring in to replace Maresca, but those same group of players, I mean, if they get that eventual points deduction, I think they'll fight for it, and that's where I think they'll be similar to Everton. But if they don't, they don't.
Go on, Spain, run it. Go on, make
Spain
it 4. Go on.
Yeah, Spain have got a chance, and it's ruined. It's going to be interesting for sure, but I think Forest have scraped it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've been in a right mess though this season, haven't they, Forest? They've just been fortunate that the bottom 3 have been so bad this season.
Yeah.
And
Especially United.
Well,
did you see that Alfie May had that bid rejected, didn't they? Charlton, Huddersfield, like 600k.
Alfie May.
Yeah, to Huddersfield.
I don't blame Charlton because they know they're in the same league next season. So why should they give Alfie May to Huddersfield?
Would you take him at Argyle?
Alfie May, absolutely. He's brilliant. He's so good.
Yeah.
What
about Sober Thomas for 500k?
Wait, where's
Huddersfield want to sell him?
Oh,
he's Huddersfield.
I don't know.
He's a decent player.
I'd
take
Wait,
him.
Huddersfield want to sell him?
Yeah.
They're crazy, especially in League One.
Yeah,
Quality player.
Yeah, they accept £600,000 for him.
Well, Huddersfield next season, it's their first season back in League One since I think it's 2012. So it's back to where they were all those years ago, really.
Huddersfield are in the mud, really.
They are. I haven't got them going up at the moment. At the moment, the 3 I've got going up are Bolton, Rotherham, Birmingham.
Yeah, I agree with Birmingham.
I don't want Rotherham going up because it's just getting annoying and boring. But have you seen who they've signed so far, Rotherham? It's mental.
It's ridiculous team, by the way. Mental. Steve Evans is going to cook, mate, at Rotherham next year.
Yeah. I don't know. League One is very strong next season. This is also why I'm so glad we didn't go down because I think we would have found it hard ourselves had we gone down.
Yeah. We found that out as well. Tough league to get out of League One.
Birmingham could be the same. Like, Birmingham could still repeat what Ipswich did, what Sunderland did, and it just shows that it's not an easy league to get out of.
That is very true. Yeah, it is very true.
The timing of the goals.
It's not
We
easy
proved
league
that
to
when
get
we
out
were
I
of.
think Spain should have won this 5-0.
Yeah. I think we proved that when we were in League Two from 2011 all the way to 2017. Just shows it's hard to get out of as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't invest well.
You know who I do think dark horse in League One next year?
Go on, who's your dark horses for League One next year?
Wrexham.
Oh, here we go.
Genuinely, I think Wrexham will be top 10 next year.
I wouldn't be shocked. To be fair, I wouldn't be shocked.
If
The
not,
trouble is, they've had to spend a lot of money to go through the divisions, haven't they? You know.
yeah, that is true.
So the moment the possession does not win.
Paul
No. Oh, he's offside.
Yeah, 75 minutes into this game, guys. Still 3-0 to Spain. Not much has happened during this second half. Croatia not finding the back of the net at all. They are on the attack here at the moment, though, as I say that.
I'm not sure. I was offside, actually.
And it's gone. And the ball that Croatia's just whipped in has gone straight to Unai Simon. I'm heading
Croatia
off now.
have been absolutely dominated
Catch you later,
every
Chris.
single
Enjoy.
aspect of the pitch.
They have been. I haven't heard Modric's name once in this game.
He's been so quiet. But I think...
That's got to be a pen. It's a pen.
Oh, well, I'm going to find out what's about to happen. Here's Spain on the attack.
Pen in the
Michael
card.
Oliver's blown the whistle. Something's just happened that's ahead of me, which I'm now going to find out very shortly.
Wow. Rodri, yellow card.
I think this should be a red card.
Hang on a minute.
I think it could be.
Okay, something I feel could be happening here for
That's
for
a
the
red
Spanish.
card.
Something's going to happen here. Here's Croatia on the ball. Here's
An
Stanisic.
obvious goal scoring opportunity.
Here's Stanisic.
That should be a red card. Yeah,
Spain win it back. I think something's happened from what Josh and Craig have just said.
Well,
So
I
I'm about to find out.
Actually, looks like a dive to me, but we move.
It could be a dive. Yeah, no, it could be a dive.
much contact at all.
Oh, okay. Here we are. Yeah, Rodri's involved in this. I saw that number 16. He's
There
been
isn't
booked. Michael Oliver's booked him. Then
Looks
again,
like Rodri tripped
when
him,
is
but-
there a game? When is there a game of football where Rodri does not get booked?
There's not much contact there at all. VAR, I think
No,
VAR.
no.
I
it
didn't think
looked
there was a
like
lot
he
of
tripped
contact there.
VAR
The Croatia
might
player
have
looked like he was
attempted,
going
you
down
know.
so easy. Hang on, let's have a look at the replay here. Unai Simon fails to kick it out properly.
VAR are checking it. They might overturn this.
Rodri's protesting. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
No, it's penalty.
That's nothing. Guys, that's nothing. That is never a penalty.
It's been given.
Rodri sort of catches him at the back, but there's nothing
been
in it. He
given.
goes down. Who's the Croatia number 17 there?
It's been given, Jack, mate. VAR given it.
Pekovic
VAR
goes
checked
down
it.
so easily. That is never a penalty in my books. But they're
No,
going to
VAR
VAR, and of course they're going to VAR because it's
given.
classic
Move on.
Michael Oliver.
They've given it as well. VAR checked it and given
Have
it.
they actually given it?
Yeah, it's penalty. They've given it.
Michael Oliver.
Oh, he
Absolutely.
scored it.
Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me with all my hair and all that. Oh, look at me. I've done my hair. I'm going to give it for the drama.
He missed
Screw
it.
you. That's what
He
happens
scored it now.
UEFA, when you
They
bring
scored the follow-up.
freaking
He scored
Michael
it now.
Oliver to the tournament. Are you
They scored the
mental?
follow-up
There's not
now.
enough in it. Rodri can't believe it. I don't blame him. How have
They
they
scored the
given that
follow-up.
as a penalty? Honestly, I can't stand Michael Oliver.
Mate, that's a shit.
What
Oh,
is
hello.
UEFA thinking bringing him
Oh.
and Anthony Taylor to the tournament?
Oh, hello. There might be more drama here.
And I do sound like Mark Goldbridge saying
And
this,
then
and
they
he's
can't
right.
make him take the penalty again. They've scored the goal now.
Oh, for God's sake. It's always about Michael Oliver, isn't it? I've said this from the beginning. It's always about the
Mate, he's way off his line. He's like a fucking spricking chicken. Look,
Yeah,
he's way off his
miles
line.
his line there. That's got to be
It's a
retaken,
Croatia
surely.
penalty. It's a Croatia penalty.
That's got to be retaken, surely.
That's it's saved by Unai Simon,
They've
but
had
they
the goal.
fired it in
They can
anyway.
have the goal disallowed.
Has it been disallowed?
How's that? They are. Can it be retaken?
I'll put it as 3-1 for the time being, because obviously as I'm a bit behind.
We could be on
And
for
we'll
a
see what
retake here.
happens.
Could be on for a retake
Yeah,
here.
might as well keep it 3-0 for the moment.
Well, I'll go with what ITV's saying. So if they change their graphics again, I'll change my graphics.
This could be retaken, boys.
Apparently it's going to be retaken. God, all sorts of drama. We were just talking about how bloody quiet and boring this second half has been, and now it's all kicked off with this penalty debacle. Typical Michael Oliver, like I said, makes it all about himself.
What's going on here?
What's he doing? What's he doing?
What's happening here?
Modric has been subbed off, obviously. Even he can't believe what's happening.
What's going on?
Do you know what's
Well,
bollocks, right? That we can't hear what's happening
They've got to
between
retake
VAR
it.
and the referee.
The goal's been disallowed.
I agree, Craig. I completely agree.
The goal's been disallowed for some reason. I don't know why, but it's been disallowed. It's
For
3-0.
God's sake.
It's a free kick to
So
Spain.
it is going to be 3-0. I'll change it in a minute.
it is
I'll see what's
3-0.
happening.
For some reason, it's going to begin.
So they're not even going to
Croatia
retake the
fans-
penalty for the
The
encroachment.
Croatia
What a load of
fans can't
bollocks.
believe it.
No, it's been disallowed for some reason. I don't know why.
Unai Simon just sits and watches on.
Michael
Michael
Oliver,
Oliver's
mate,
going
you
to
are
VAR.
shit.
I'm not actually sure what the goal's been disallowed for there, but it's been disallowed.
Is he actually disallowed it? I'm going to find out.
Yeah,
Is he
they
actually
disallowed
yeah.
the goal.
Perisic is complaining at the ref at Michael Oliver. Meanwhile,
the graphics gone back to 3-0, and
I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it to confirm on my screen. Yeah, it has gone back to 3-0.
What
I
have they
don't know.
disallowed that for?
don't understand what the goal's been disallowed for there, but it's been disallowed.
It's a fucking penalty.
Can't be
That they
offside for a penalty,
scored.
surely.
Poor Croatian fan.
You
I
could
felt
argue it wasn't a
bad
penalty
for
in the
him.
first
I know
place,
that's never a penalty for Croatia, in my opinion, but
It's not at all.
to then Michael Oliver to mess the game up like that, it's stupid.
What's that been given disallowed for? Can't be offside because the keeper saved it, surely. What on earth is Michael Oliver doing?
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Well,
This
I
is
don't
where-
understand why
This
the
is where
goal's
I'm
been
going to get some
disallowed.
random. This is where I'm going to get some random comment on the stream going. Oh, you do a better job of refereeing than you will, though.
well, chat. The game spiced up the last 2 minutes or so. There's been a bit of drama.
Yeah.
We were chatting about other things and suddenly drama happens.
Literally, we've been
Like
chatting
it.
about how next season's going to go as it stands, and then Michael Oliver makes it about himself. Things don't change with English football, do they?
That was a shocking decision for a penalty, by the way. It was
Oh,
never,
absolutely shocking.
never a penalty in a million years. All right, there was contact, but there's not enough for me.
No,
The trouble is, they
No,
should
I
have.
agree.
If there was encroachment, they should have retaken the penalty.
The Croatia player, whoever it was, just thrown himself on the ground. That was embarrassing.
Could you imagine that? Right, if Albania get a draw tonight, they'll be above. They'll be above Croatia
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? To think. Albania to get a result, they're above Croatia. Crazy.
and Italy. Could you?
That's crazy. Still can't see him getting a result, mind, but
I think there'll be a lot of shock results this Euros. I'd imagine.
wouldn't
didn't
shock me. That's
Yeah.
that's most Euros these days.
it is true. I didn't expect this game to go like this either, so. Oh, what an effort. Oh,
I know.
blimey, that was a great
Yeah.
effort. Perisic,
Mate, they've just messed the game up completely.
they have. Michael Oliver just running again to take it about himself. Well done, Michael Oliver. Superb, mate.
Typical Michael Oliver, just makes it all about himself.
Well, old Rodri's down here.
I still won't forget his moment of madness when he sent Dallo off for winning the bloody ball against Salah, against one of the best wingers in the world, and then showed passion for being fuming at the incorrect decision and then sends him off. He makes it all about himself. And then, okay, what else can I remember? Arsenal, Man City. Do you remember the 1-0 to Arsenal back in October?
Yeah.
How did Kovacic not get a red card in that game? And Oliver still kept him on. He made 2 tackles that were clear as day red cards. The second one especially. It was a second yellow, of course. And he still didn't send him off. I can't believe I don't know what UEFA are honestly thinking. Of all the English refs they could pick to bring to the Euros, it's Michael Oliver and Anthony Taylor.
Jack,
Well, we've got Fernan Torres coming on for Spain here.
we haven't got any decent English referees.
I know.
That is true, we don't.
Especially when you put up with James Linnington in the Championship after what he did against us at Southampton away and Norwich away.
Yamal's coming off for Spain.
He is. Yeah, Lamau is coming off.
Fernan Torres is on, by the looks of it.
In a men's team, he can hold his own. He's
So is Mendy, whoever that is.
demolished opposition. That's a talent for Nugent.
Rodri's come off as well.
Torres, he's 24 himself.
Yeah, Spain are bringing 2 people on.
Yamal and Rodri off, Fernan Torres and Zubimendi on for Spain.
Zubimendi will sit at the base of that midfield with Rodri going on. Sweet.
Just crazy how Spain can just change their team like that and still have enough quality.
I know. But that's why Josselu's on the bench. That's why Ferran Torres is on the bench. I think we're going to do the same tomorrow with Palmer and Watkins. It just shows up the quality they got.
Who starts for England in that midfield tomorrow? Kobe Mainu, Rice and Bellingham.
I think it'll be Rice and Trent. Bellingham will play further forward, like what Gundogan did last night.
He
Germany.
cannot play
Trent
Trent
and
in
Rice.
midfield. Trent is not a midfielder. Sorry, but he isn't.
So who do you play? Mainu?
Mainly Bellingham Rice, in my opinion.
This is my team for England so far tomorrow. I reckon, well, no-brainer, Pickford in goal. My back 4 are Walker, Trippier, John Stones, and judging from his preseason international break stuff, Mark Gahey for Crystal Palace.
Has to be, doesn't it, really?
I wouldn't complain, though, if Ezri Konsa was starting over, though, because he's so good as well. But I choose Gahey for tomorrow, personally. That would be my back 4 with Pickford at the back. Then, my midfield 2. I did say midfield 1, but I know it changed Southgate's formation completely, so it wouldn't work. So I choose a midfield 2 of Rice and Trent, and then a front 4 of Foden, Saka, Bellingham, and Kane.
Jack. Not bad.
You know what? I'm gonna put it in the comment section now, and I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna say, comment here, guys. Who Southgate?
Spain are in again there.
Just don't know about Trent at midfield.
4-0. Oh, corner.
No, defended well by Croatia. I just don't know about Trent in midfield for me, man. He's just not a midfield. Not me.
I'd love, obviously,
he's-
as
I think
someone who
he's a
loves Chelsea
fullback.
through my
He's a
dad,
fullback,
I want
yeah.
Palmer to start, but I just don't think he will over Saka and Foden. I think
He's
I
a
think
he's a
Southgate will
fullback,
bring him
not
on.
a,
I think Southgate will bring him on as a super sub, like what Spain are going to do today with Ferran Torres and
run that ball.
I think, Trent's our most creative player, but he's not a midfielder for me, still. He's a right back. He'll always be a right back.
If it's not Trent in midfield with Rice, it could be Kobbie Mainoo, or it could be Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace.
Kobbie Mainoo, Rice, and Bellingham.
I don't think Wharton.
You're saying Mainoo should definitely start tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
I can go with that. I can go with that. I will stick with Rice and Trent, but I'd be happy if Mainoo started as well.
The only reason
Palmer and Kane.
Saka's definitely going to start tomorrow. He's so experienced for England now.
The only reason I don't think we're winning the Euros is defensively without Maguire.
I agree. I think we're missing Maguire.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I think we're going to win it. It's coming home.
Come on, Craig. Bring the spirit.
It's just without his presence in the box, both boxes is going to be hard.
It's a Spain corner.
My team's going to be Pickford. I think it'd be Walker, Stones. I think I'd go Guehi and Trippier because I don't think Shaw's going to be fit enough.
Okay.
Then I'm going Kobbie Mainoo, Bellingham, Rice as my three. Then I think it's going to be Saka, Kane, Foden, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I can't believe that Rashford and Grealish have not gone, and neither is Sancho.
I wouldn't have taken Rashford at all. Grealish, I would have taken. I would have taken Grealish, absolutely, but not Rashford.
Yeah, I don't think Rashford should have gone.
Rashford, Sterling.
Rashford gives you something different to Foden and Palmer, doesn't it? They can
The only thing being is that Rashford, Sterling, and Henderson have all proved this season that despite no matter how experienced they are, they have had shockers of seasons. And that's why Southgate hasn't picked them, because they haven't been good enough, any of them. And then Reece James hasn't been picked because he's been too injury prone.
Yeah, he's been injured, hasn't he? Yeah.
That must be so defeating for a player.
Also, even if he has been injured for most of the season, I know this has been Reece James's weakest season for Chelsea without a country mile.
Yeah, definitely.
Thing is, my worry is if Stones gets injured, defensively,
then it's going to have to be. If Stones gets injured, it's going to have to be Guehi and Konsa.
Yeah, we're going to be so weak defensively if he gets injured. That's my worry, though.
Well, yeah, Stones. I think I'd agree that Stones and Pickford are our two most important players in the team.
And Kane.
Yeah, but if Kane gets injured, you bring Watkins in.
Yeah, but he's not as good as Kane, is he?
Obviously, he's not the same, no, but Watkins is still phenomenal. He's been one of the Prem's best strikers this season, which pains me to say because he's a legend for Exeter. But obviously, since he's at England, I've got to support him for England, haven't I?
I actually think Bellingham's probably quite crucial as well.
Yeah, Bellingham has to be crucial. He's just won the Champions League as well.
If he wins the Euros, he'll win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah, he has to, doesn't he? Sure.
If he doesn't win the Euros, I think the Ballon d'Or is going to go to like Vinicius.
Probably.
Right, well, we're into stoppage time, guys. 5 minutes of added time here. Currently 3-0 to Spain. Yeah. Thank you to the 55 viewers in this stream, of course. Very quiet second half until Michael Oliver's moment of madness, as usual. Croatia aren't looking like they're going to find a way back at the moment. So this looks like it's going to be a comfortable 3 points for Espana as it stands, which means Spain are going to go into their match against Italy next week with full of confidence. But Italy know they have to beat Albania tonight to catch Spain as it stands.
Indeed. Yeah. I think Spain have just settled on a 3-0 this second half.
They have. Because their first half, they were just phenomenal, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. So
clinical from Morata as well, that first goal.
Oh, Spain corner. Here we go.
It's the different Morata. It's the different Morata to the Morata I saw years ago with Chelsea. Completely opposite.
Yeah. I think he's better for Spain anyway than he is for club.
Yeah, he usually is. He he reminds me of. Do you remember Lucas Podolski for Germany? He's so much better for country than for club. Miroslav Klose was another one, also Germany.
Maguire's
another one as well. Maguire is another one.
He's better for us than he is for United.
Yeah.
Well, here come Croatia for one last attack.
And then you got others like Frank Lampard who have been so much better for club than they have been for country.
Yeah.
And Paul Scholes.
And then you got people like Kane who are good for both.
And then you got Ronaldo and Messi's own league, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're in their league. Those two are in their own league, mate. They're just.
Of course they are. They're there with the Pelés and the Maradonas and the Johan Cruyffs.
And Mbappe's getting there as well.
Well, I think once Ronaldo calls it a day from international football, then especially in the Euros, then Mbappe is going to be viewed as the best in European football.
Yeah, easily. I think this is definitely Ronaldo's last major tournament.
Well, funny enough, I've got this is one of my shocks of the groups. I've got Portugal to finish second in their group behind the Czech Republic. And if that does happen, Portugal will face France in the round of 16. So you will get Ronaldo versus Mbappe.
Spicy.
And it would be, I'll tell you this now, it would be typical Portugal, though, to come second in their group, start slowly, and then when they get to the knockouts, they kick on and go through. That's what they did in 2016, and that's what won them the Euros.
Well, looks like it's going to be full time, Jack. 3-0.
Yeah, we're a minute away from full time on my screen.
15 seconds away on mine.
Not far from the finish at all now.
Modric does not look happy sitting on that bench.
Modric has been so poor.
He's been awful, hasn't he?
The trouble is, Croatia have got a will to get through now. They've got a way to win, haven't they? When they need to win, they've got a way to win, haven't they?
They have to win at least one game now, Croatia. And that's full time, boys. 3-0.
Full time.
Well, these two have reached full time. I've still got 32 seconds left.
That's full time to Spain.
So I'll confirm it when it gets to full time on my screen, of course. Meanwhile, in these last few seconds, Danny Carvajal's been brought down. He's got straight back up. It looks like 3 points is in the bag for Spain. The Spanish fans are loving it. Luka Modric watches on in disbelief, knowing he's got a hell of a job to do next week and to beat Albania, to be back in this race against Spain and Italy. But Italy's got to do the job tonight, obviously, against Albania.
You're going to say they've still got to do it first.
If Italy don't win tonight, it is a perfect week for Spain. But they know they have to beat Italy themselves to go through and qualify.
Oh, yeah, 100% they do.
Yeah.
Croatia's keeper kicks it away, and that is it. That is the last kick from Livakovic. It is full time.
Well.
Alvaro Morata, a very happy man indeed, as he watches on from the bench.
Modric is the opposite.
Spain making their credentials happen on why they want to challenge Germany and potentially winning this Euros. They could do still yet. 3-0 to Spain full time. They have blown Croatia away in this first match for Group B. Croatia not looking like their former selves today in this match. A man of the match performance by several players. Who got given man of the match? Unai Simon, apparently, according to FOTMob. I don't know who your man of the match was, guys, but it's brilliant match for Spain, obviously. The only player that stood out for Croatia for me was Kovacic, but the rest of them, Brozovic, Modric, they had a really poor game. Even Argyle had a poor game today for Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia weren't great in general, to be honest.
Won the league with Man City, of course. Best left back in the league, and he's had a quiet game.
I think I've got to give mine of the match to Yamal.
Oh, yeah, he's been wonderful as well, hasn't he? Yamal, he's had a great game.
16 years of age. Watch that kid, everyone.
Yeah.
Watch that kid.
I can agree with that.
He's going to be
the other thing being is that, oh God, what was it? I'll tell you what, Spain might have to change their lineup next week though, because Morata did come off injured, didn't he? So I wouldn't be shocked if he's on the bench next week for the Italian game.
Oh, we'll have to, we'll
but they've got Ferran Torres. They brought Ferran Torres on today for time. They've still got to bring on Hosselu for this tournament. they've got depth in that squad, hadn't they? The Spanish, they could win it. They could be up there, you know.
Good. It's so good.
I know Germany, England, and
I
France
think
are
Yamal
the three favourites, but
is the best
Spain
player on the
could be
pitch
up there.
today.
It wouldn't surprise me if the semi-finals was England, Spain, Germany, and France.
Really?
Well, at the moment, I've got Spain to get Germany in the quarterfinals. That's going to be one hell of a game, if so.
I generally think that'll be the semi-final. Spain.
Wait, what have you got? Spain versus England and Germany versus France.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
say who it is. I just said the four that were going to be in it. I didn't say who.
Oh, you're just saying who will get the semis out of those four. Yeah, fair enough.
I generally think the four in the semis is going to be England, Spain, Germany, France.
I'll tell you this now. I'm going to answer this now as an England fan. Out of those three teams, the one I'd take actually would be Spain. And the reason being, Germany are at home. I think they'll be really hard to beat. They'll try and get revenge for the the win we got over them in London from 3 years ago. France, don't even want to talk about them. It'll be a biased referee again, as usual, won't it? And also the other thing being is that I know we've played them so many times in the past in friendlies and all that over our lifetimes, but I have never seen us play Spain in the World Cup or the Euros yet. So it would be a first timer for us, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't mind Spain, but I actually think we can beat France. I'm not joking.
I'd love us to beat France. I really hope we do.
I think it'll go back three. They've got to go back three against France.
But then who do you chuck in there? Walker?
Yeah. Walker, Stones, and Gohi. Yeah.
Just because of Mbappe?
If you did that though, I think that if Shaw's fit enough, then it'd be those three at the back. And then you got Shaw as a wing back, and then Trippier as a wing back as well.
Yeah.
Southgate's played that formation before. Remember the 2018 World Cup? He did that with Trippier as a right wing back then.
Yeah, I think that works. Then you got
that was
Walker.
back when Trippier was at Atletico Madrid, and I thought he was our player of the World Cup. Trippier, he was him and Kane. Trippier was immense.
Because then you've got Walker dealing with Mbappe's pace. So
basically, yeah. And Walker's one of the fastest players in the world as well, as it is anyways.
Yeah, exactly. And people don't normally beat him 1-on-1, so it works.
Jack.
Yeah, go on.
Somebody's updated Angus Gunn, his Wikipedia page. Angus Poppadom Wister's gun.
No. Oh dear.
Oh yes. I love
Let us bet. Let us bet and predict. Would that be an England fan who updates his Wikipedia page by any chance?
It wouldn't surprise me if it was.
Can anybody just go and do that? Can anybody go on anybody?
You can update Wiki well easy. It's not hard.
I once tried to do for a joke. There's a Wikipedia page called List of Football Rivalries in the United Kingdom. And I tried to put underneath in the Southern England section, the Cornish Derby, Truro City versus Falmouth Town. I got rejected immediately.
Anyway, boys, it's been a pleasure, but I need a wee and I'm going to jump off.
Are you off now? Okay.
But it's been a pleasure coming on. Nice chatting to you, Craig. Nice to see you again, Jack.
Yeah, all the best for the season, mate. All the best.
Pleasure as always, boys. And I'll speak to you in a bit.
All the best.
All right, catch you later, Josh. Have a good one. Well, there we are then. Spain won 3-0. What were your thoughts on that then, boys, then?
Yeah, it was pretty dead for, to the last sort of 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Croatia should have got a goal, but they didn't. I don't think it was a penalty anyway.
It wasn't a penalty.
No.
It definitely wasn't a penalty.
But if they got a goal back, Croatia, it would have been all right for their goal difference.
Yeah.
-2 was better than -3.
But
there should
the trouble is, Jack, why did they first of all, why did they give the penalty? And second of all, why did they disallow disallow the goal? And then thirdly, why do they not retake the penalty?
Well, I've just been told on Discord that as much as I was really bizarre and confused about why they retook the penalty and all that, and I've just been told that apparently Unai Simon was offline, so that's why they didn't retake the penalty, and then apparently they ended up offside, Croatia, so that's why it didn't happen. But at the same time, I'm just looking at all of that going, Michael Oliver, I just think he's making it all about himself as it goes
No,
along.
what-
He's done it in the
but I
Premier
thought
League
if he-
so many times this season.
But I thought if the goalkeeper comes off their line, they have to retake the penalty because it's encroachment and
I
narrowing down
think
the angle.
that's what I was thinking, but then I think Oliver said don't retake it because apparently Croatia ended up offside when taking the penalty. So I don't know. I don't know what's right or wrong at this point. It's just I don't rate Michael Oliver. I really don't. It was never a penalty to begin with anyway. So in the words of Mark Goldbridge, it's always about the freaking refs, isn't it? It's the way I see it. Anyways, that's just what I think. My thoughts, Spain all over them. I expected Modric to have a great game. He had an awful game, really quiet.
Yamal, mate.
Spain absolutely dominated that midfield battle. Pedri had a great game. Ruiz had a great game. I'll tell you this now, though. I thought out of the midfield three, Rodri was the one that had the worst game.
Really?
Out of him, Pedri and Ruiz, yeah.
Mm.
I didn't think he made an impact Pedri made and Ruiz made. And Rodri got booked as well, of course. I mean, he shouldn't have got booked, though, because that was never a penalty anyways. But I just look at that also going, what's not a football game these days when Rodri doesn't get booked? Because he always gets booked, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, a comfortable win for Spain at the end. Morata gives Spain the lead, followed by 3 minutes later. It was Fabian Ruiz doubling Spain's lead there to make it 2-0, and Dani Carvajal wrapping up the first half to make it 3-0.
Great ball by Yamal.
It was, yeah. I can see why Josh has said that Lamine Yamal is his man of the match. He had a great game, so I can't blame him really. For me, it's got to be either Lamine Yamal or Unai Simon. And I said before the game, I was shocked that David Raya's not starting, but at the same time, you could see how much that Spanish national side trusts Unai Simon in goal, and he has been since 2018. And it looks like after that, especially, there's no way his place is going to be taken as well.
Someone at Bristol Airport has found a sticker. It's them locked down the A38 UTFC.
Oh, right, okay. Up the Argyle is what all I say. We own the A38. Well, we need to next season if we want to bloody beat Bristol City next season. So
I think we'll get revenge down here.
I hope so, because both of our games against Bristol City this season were cack.
Horror shows.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to show this to the audience. It's another meme about Scotland. If you can read that, Craig.
Oh dear.
It basically says, I'll send it to you. Liam will probably send it to you in a minute, but it says from TalkSport, 10 minutes is a long time in football, and it's just Scotland looking in disbelief after 10 minutes. They're fans. So, yeah, I think that wraps up everything from this stream, really, guys. I think that's everything we've had to cover for, really. Italy have got a job themselves if they want to catch up. And that's the other thing next week. We're going to have Unai Simon. We're going to have two giants in goal next week for Spain versus Italy. Unai Simon versus Gianluigi Donnarumma, who, of course, won the Euros for Italy last time. Going to be mental. If it wasn't for those two, we'd have a North London derby in the Euros. Because Italy's second keeper is Udogie from... No, sorry, not Udogie. What I'm talking about. Vicario from Spurs.
Yeah.
And then Spain's is David Raya from Arsenal.
Jack, Steve says on Twitter, can you use the players that are actually in the squad for the thumbnail? He just wants me to ask you.
I knew
Steve
someone. I knew someone was going to ask me that. But,
Steve wants me to ask you on Twitter.
My answer is I would, but I'm happily enjoying this running gag. I just thought it'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Fair enough.
So, like, for England, Denmark, who knows who I could pick? Michael Cooper, Morgan Whittaker. We'll see. We'll see. But obviously, Spain. I thought Spain and not Germany. Spain and Scotland. I thought would be the two obvious ones. So there we are with Hardy and Pleguezuelo.
Yeah.
It's just balancing it out, making the Euro streams, linking it with Argyle as well. But yeah, that's everything we need to cover for today, guys. Italy are playing Albania tonight. I won't be streaming for that, but I will be back for Group F for when Portugal take on the Czech Republic. How will Ronaldo do in his first game in the Euros this time against Patrick Schick? They're up front for the Czech Republic. The top scorer last time as well.
Monday, Tuesday.
In the Euros. Tuesday, I apologise. I mean, yeah, Liam's rightfully corrected me on that one. But yeah.
That's my fault. I'll put it as Monday.
Oh, don't worry about it. But yeah, there we are. That is everything we need to cover for, guys. And much to the relief of Liam as well, that match is on BBC instead of ITV as well.
Yay!
No adverts. So, yeah, well, it's the first BBC one tonight for Italy, Albania.
Yeah.
But there we are. Thank you to everyone who has tuned into this stream and the 62 viewers who have stayed hold on to this stream as well. We will see you all for the next one. Enjoy the Euros for the time being. I'm off to the pub tomorrow to make a video to scream for 90 minutes on how England does against Serbia. So,
hopefully a comfortable win.
Yeah, hopefully
No
a comfortable
stress.
win. But knowing our luck, we'll be stressed. So there we go. We'll see what happens. So yeah, we'll see you on the next stream then, guys. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green Army, 3 lions on our shirts. It's coming home. We will see you all for the next stream. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Subscribe to Craig if you haven't already. Subscribe to Double Trouble Darts if you haven't already, and which is what Liam's going to go on in a minute, actually. And if you haven't already, subscribe to TheArgyleWay and, of course, Cornish Janner. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Have a good one. And, well, cheerio.
Cheerio. Bye-bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.